We are live. So share sound. Yep, you come on. There's some things to do.
Grab your beer. The Pfeiffer's back, the crew is here. From the decks of the DDD 991, stories of sailors, trouble and fun. Crack that bottle, sound that bell. We've got details you know too well. Raise your glass, let the waves roll wide. The Pfeiffer's crew's got nothing to hide.
Pfeiffer's arriving.
Ding.
Welcome to the Pfeiffer's DD991 podcast. It's episode 150. It's Rocky, Gilly, and Mick Boyce, and we're going to talk about whatever is on our hearts. Who would like to begin?
Well, first of all, your sound did not come through.
Did it not? Oh, man, let me
no.
try it again.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
That's so weird because I've
Well,
set
the
the
intro
microphone-
song said, crack that bottle, sound that bell. And you couldn't even fucking get that right.
Well, I'm only human.
I love you, Rock. I'm just jacking with you.
Well, I'm mad it didn't work. That kind of sucks. Technical
Ah.
difficulty.
It be what it be, yo. Technology isn't always the most reliable of things. I think we all know that, yeah.
Dude, the new laptop I'm using right now, and it's like we set it up right, and all I got to do to log into anything is show my face.
Yeah.
And then I did an update, and it had like 521 updates. When I tried to do it again, it's like you got to log in a different way. So I had to
Well, yeah,
reset.
because it doesn't want to see your face any more than we do.
Well, too bad. I can wear a bag over my head or a mask. I got to get a mask. What kind of mask could I get?
Well, as long as it's one that doesn't look like you, it'll be fine.
Exactly. It'll look like William Shatner or something like that.
Hey, you know what? Worked for Mike Myers.
Exactly.
But you can turn that facial recognition off on the computer.
Oh, I
That's
liked
good.
it. It was more convenient for me, dude.
Okay. Yeah, I got mine. I just type in a PIN. That's it.
Yeah, I got either a fingerprint or a pin.
This one has a fingerprint option too, but I didn't want to do that.
Yeah, that's the easiest for me. Hit the power button, comes on, lay my finger on it, it's done. It also makes my wife can't watch pornography when I'm at work, which is nice.
Yeah, she's got a phone for that probably.
You guys are silly.
Well, yeah, why the fuck else would we be here, dude? Come on. Silliness is how this whole thing came together.
We need some comedy in our lives.
Right?
Comedy's always good. Oh, but yeah.
I prefer comedy over everything else, pretty much.
Most people do, man. Speaking of that, here's another reason not to ever get a fucking husky right here. Because they are drama fucking queens when they don't get their way.
Sir, no. Put it back. We are only here for the kibble. You already have a mountain of toys at home. Don't argue with me in front of these nice people. Put the lobster back. We're leaving. I am so sorry. He thinks he's...
Yeah.
And huskies will actually do that. They really will.
I know, dude. I've seen those videos on the internet. Like they have a lot of them on like Twitter, actually, or X or whatever.
The pit bull that doesn't want to get his nails trimmed and he cries and howls before the guy even gets close. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, lambs can be just as bad too sometimes. Especially when they don't get fed.
Drama queens.
Especially when they don't get. Oh yeah, when he don't get fed on time, oh yeah, he'll start talking back to me. You know.
Like just this morning, man, the wife got up before me and I'm laying in bed. Fucking dog comes up, stands up, and falls on me. Okay. It's like she's laying down, but she's actually falling, and she fell. I don't think this was intentional, but she fell right on my bladder, man.
Oh.
You know, you always gotta, whenever you wake up, you kind of half have to take a piss, right? Like generally speaking, you know.
Yep.
And yeah, it just right on my bladder. Like, oh fuck, I'm up.
Yep.
Dogs are assholes, man.
Oh hell yeah.
I love her, but she's an asshole.
Have you met cats? They're
Yeah.
even bigger.
Oh yeah, no, I grew up with cats, man. I know all about them.
That's why a lot of us don't like fucking cats because they're assholes.
Oh, I like them, but they're assholes. I do agree with that. Yeah.
They are pretty jerky. They
I
can
didn't
be
have
pretty.
no- I didn't have no problem with your fucking cats. I gave the looks of motherfuckers stay away from it. They did too.
Well, we had one, Bubba. He passed away after you guys left, but he was a pretty cool cat. Like he would paw me like this, like, "Can I come sit on you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, come here, buddy." He was a good cat like that.
Yeah.
Now,
He had a
Fort
meow.
River,
He sounded like Gary the Snail from SpongeBob. If you've ever watched it, exactly like Gary the Snail.
yeah, when we was out there, I had to tell River, don't be chasing the cats and picking them up because he likes cats. You know, so
I just like watching. We got one called Nacho, and he's like, he looks like nacho cheese and queso cheese if you mixed it together.
Uh-huh.
This dude is an amazing hunter. He can like catch a bird in midair. Like he's pretty good. But he's got a little rival here that he fights with all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I think on Friday night after we got off podcasting, I went out there because I heard him like, "Meow." You know, cats do that weird growl thing. And I saw it happen, and Heidi heard it too. And we walked out there and saw the whole fight. They mess each other up pretty bad too, man. They got war wounds, everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had a couple of cats that were fighters. My mom used to put them out at night. You know, there was no litter box when I was a kid. You know, put them out at night. They shit out there, you know. And, you know, especially in the summertime, every so often, man, you'd fucking be laying in bed and you'd hear a cat fight outside.
Yeah, it happens, dude. I mean, I got two cats named Lola and Twitch, and they're brother and sister, and they fight all the time. And they really can't get along with anybody else, so they kind of they live together, and I separated the other cats because the other cats are like more loving, and these guys are not.
Uh-huh.
Twitch is really fat.
speaking of something funny, now you can't unsee this shit right here.
Oh my gosh. I mean, look.
Oh, yeah.
Look.
I seen that yesterday. I said, I'm saving that shit right there.
That's pretty funny, actually.
You know, I never thought about it like that, but someone did take the time to fucking do that.
Well, I mean, remember like a few years ago, they made like that they drew like Joe Biden sniffing someone, and it was like the state of Idaho.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Well, it's kind of true, you know. It's kind of creepy.
Well, and here's another one here. Just wait till the end what the guy has to say about it.
Researchers created this robot to match utterances human voices make to study speech generation.
Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly what they were studying.
Just tell me where to buy one. That's all I need to know. Just tell me. Just
That's funny.
I couldn't resist all that one. Fuck. I mean, it's not serious. It's just funny. Good old comedy right there. You know.
Well, I mean, the second we saw that thing, we all knew where the fuck that was going.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we all had an idea of like, well, I know what they're trying to do. You know.
Fleshlight. Come on now. So.
With options.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I remember I saw a video like that, but they had the voice. The thing
Yep.
was making a voice and everything.
Yep.
All right.
Here's
Any more
another-
funny?
Well, here's another fan theory.
About what?
You'll see. You'll see.
Gordy and his friends, and he's focusing on this. He ends up doing something terribly stupid and ends up actually getting caught and kicked out of school. So he becomes like this depressed nomad for a few years, doing odd jobs, committing crimes. He ends up traveling all the way down to California, where he meets a guy named Max. He's like, hey, I'm going to help you out here. I know how to make your life better. I feel like things aren't going well for you, Ace. All he has to do is drink this drink. And boom, we have David from Lost Voice, who is born and forever young. Think about it, his ability to recruit people and to look cool and to be ruthless.
Oh my god.
Max found his perfect little ringleader for his
Yeah, he
vampire
did.
game. So then he stayed young forever
Damn.
into the 80s when
Oh.
Wow.
he became a
Damn.
vampire. And you get it from Lost Boy? He hates Gordy and his friends. And
Yeah.
I mean, that actually,
Kind of pans out a little bit.
yeah, because I mean, he was in Stand By Me and all that bullshit, right? But
Uh-huh. I
I
can
just-
see that, yeah.
I just don't see how all these fucking people, how they're putting the dots together, right? I mean, that's supposed to be all they do right there. You know,
Yeah.
I mean,
Then they
that's-
have people watch that video and they get paid money for it. That's why they do it.
I didn't play that last time, but I had that saved up. So
I haven't seen any fan theory things. I don't even know what
I
another
get-
good fan theory would be.
well, I get those come across my reels. They don't not as much as what they used to. Put that way, it's every now and then they'll show up. You know,
Hmm.
it depends on my algorithm because a lot of my shit's fucking food for some reason. So
Yeah, for some reason.
Gee, I wonder why. You know.
I mean, who doesn't love food and who doesn't love to cook? Same time. So
Yeah, I know some people that don't love to cook. I don't understand them personally.
you know,
It's all right. I mean, I'm trying to do better at it.
well, you got all the time in the world now, Rocky. So
I know, but it's not like a passion of mine.
yeah, but you got to eat. So why not?
Well, the thing was, it's like I even told this to Heidi. I was like, honey, I never ate to like really like enjoy or whatever. I just ate to live. You know, it's like if I got really good food one time, that'd be great. But I just ate to live.
You don't live to eat?
No, I don't live to eat.
They have a name for that. It's called what was it? Oh yeah, being an uncultured swine. Yes.
Whatever.
Yeah. See, today is pick on Rocky Day for me. I don't know.
Well,
it
part of
just
the
kind of
problem
happened,
is,
you know.
I think the reason why men and women
Back.
both have not fucking why they don't like cooking nowadays. A lot of men and women, because fast food is so fucking easy to get now. You know,
Yeah, but they're going back to cooking now. That's expensive as fuck.
yeah.
You know, a lot of folks were like, you know what? That McDouble is now fucking $2.99. Fuck that. You got a
can
bun,
get
a couple of little balls of beef, some onions, a little ketchup, mustard, and a piece of fucking American cheese.
Yep.
You're done. Take you 10 minutes. If that.
Yep. But so many people a lot of people are lazy on that. They'd rather pay the high price on the fast food too.
Well, that's their problem.
Yep.
For them, it's convenience.
Yeah, I'd rather cook it myself because it's gonna taste better than what you get fucking fast food anyway. You know.
Oh, yeah. And I can control my own salt.
Yep. Now, if I could still eat it, the one place I'd love besides White Castle was Steak and Shake, right there. You know,
Yeah, I ain't never been to Steak and Shake. I don't think we have them around here.
my favorite thing there was their fries because they got the real shoestring fucking fries right there. And they load your fucking plate on the order. They load your plate up. That's what I like about it right there.
All right.
Plus, they got the steak burgers and all that. You know, and they're
Steak and
still
Shake, didn't they move to beef tallow for their fry oil recently?
yeah.
Yep.
Which kind of sucks for me because that's the only thing I could actually eat there was the fries.
I know that sucks.
Which that's all right, but I got a hand cut fry machine here at the house too, so I can make my own too. So
Yep.
you know. But yeah, they're not out west, so I was surprised that Steak and Shake had never moved out west.
Yeah, I've never seen one.
Who would they be competing against?
They're just a burger joint right there, like an old diner burger joint is what they are. You know. But they're mainly in the Midwest, what they are. So I'm sure you got some down in the southern states, but not very many. So
I'm not sure what would be. I've never had Steak and Shake, so I'm not sure who would be. Would that be like Dairy Queen?
no, they're better than Dairy Queen. Steak and Shake reminds you of an old diner, 50s diner is what it reminds you of right there.
Like a Johnny Rockets.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I've been there before.
Yep. And their
What's
milkshakes, if you like milkshakes, guess what? They use real fucking ice cream.
Although
No,
I gotta
that
say,
face-
man, to this day, best fucking milkshake in the world is Mikey's up on Evergreen. Dude.
If you ever go to Fort Collins, Colorado, there's this one little shop, right?
Yeah.
That might rival that one. You know,
Oh, if it's a small mom and pop, I don't doubt it.
yes,
Yeah, that's
it's
all
a
the best
small
shit
mom
is,
and
man.
pop. Everything's handmade, right? All their
Yeah.
shit, right? Oh my god! I tasted. My brother goes, "You're gonna have the best ice cream." And I'm like, "Okay, we'll fucking find out, right?" Their salted caramel was so fucking outstanding. I was like, "Wow,
That sounds good.
yeah."
Yeah, I brought my mom. You know, when she came and visited us, I brought her to Mikey's, and we had a meal, and she had a shake, and she's like, "Oh my god, this is the best shake
Yeah.
I've ever had." Mind you, she's 70.
Yeah.
You know, like, yeah, fucking told you.
I mean, there's still some out there that's mom and pop, like you said, right?
And I'm sure that place in Colorado is just as good. Yeah, because the mom
Yeah.
and pop joints that really know what they're doing,
Yep.
they're the ones that make all the best shit like that.
Yep.
Remember
And it's
Texas Sam
called-
Chicken Land, that little fucking
Yep.
hole in the wall in Syracuse that made the chicken and cheesesteaks and stuff, dude. Yep.
You know, but if you're ever, it's called Wally's.
Wally's,
Well, if you ever in Fort Collins, you got to check that out. I'm telling you,
Fort Collins, Colorado. Okay.
Yep.
Wally's.
if you're ever there. So
Which seems unlikely, but you know what? You never know.
I didn't know about it. My brother had. First time I went out there, he'd been living there for 10 years before I went out and visited him, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I was like, he's like, I'm gonna take you around. And he did too, but I was like, holy shit.
Does you like Colorado better than Missouri?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now, not so much now because cost of living, but he bought his house at the perfect time, right? His house cost him $250,000 back. It's a big old house too. So that was a lot of money. Now that same house is worth almost $1 billion.
Yeah. Yep.
But he's also 5 minutes from campus too, where he works at too, or at the college too. So
Yeah. That kind of convenience you can't buy
can't
that
beat-
kind of convenience, man.
no, you cannot.
That is nice.
I mean, it's a nice area. I like going to visit. I would not live out there now.
And he says Fort Collins.
Fort College, yeah. Yep. That's where Colorado State University is based out of, right there.
Wally's.
But I mean, how many times? I don't know how many times you ever go to Colorado too. So,
I've never been, honestly.
you know,
No.
and then if you
Back
go
in
to
a
Essex,
sec.
and then if you go to Essex Park, there, not too far away, right, out in the mountains, their homemade ice cream there is outstanding too.
We have a place out here. It's pretty good. It's called Huffy's.
Yeah.
But it's like it's in Granite Falls,
Yeah.
And they sell hamburgers, hot dogs, but they make some pretty good shakes too.
Is it mom and pop owned? Is it, or is it a chain?
Yeah, it's mom and pop owned.
See,
It's just
those
like-
are, yeah. See, those make the best hamburgers, all that shit too, the best food too. I think versus all the chain shit right there.
I still like In-N-Out. I miss
In
that
and Out.
place.
In and Out's great. It is. I mean, that one is good. You know, it just sucks. I can't like Whataburger. I love Whataburger when I was down in Texas, right? You know, visiting. Now they got one here in Missouri. Can't eat. I'm like, motherfucker.
There's one right in Hickory over here.
Yeah.
It's
I
right,
know. I looked.
it's right by the mall.
What is it?
Whataburger.
Oh, yeah.
It was
I
another
know.
place. Right
It had just opened up right before we went there last year.
Maybe it did. I
Yeah.
can't remember.
Well, I know because I looked it up. I wanted to see if they did because I heard it was going to be open in North Carolina. I want to see where at. And it said where your area was. I said, perfect. I told Brett, I said, hey, if you want Whataburger, they got one open now. See, I love their ketchup, and that's the ketchup that I buy now. Is, you know, because River goes, Dad, he said, you got to buy this ketchup from now on, no more Heinz. You know, this is way better. And it's better for you. There is no corn syrup in high fructose corn syrup and Whataburger ketchup at all.
What's that? Just Whataburger's ketchup or
Yeah,
some
Whataburger's ketchup. They got a spicy one too. I like the spicy one. You know,
we've been to Whataburger when I did when I came home from deployment in 2020 before COVID happened. Heidi and I did a road trip to San Diego, and she flew back home, and we stopped in I think Whataburger in either New Mexico or Arizona. I can't remember which. No, it had to be Arizona or something like that because we stopped at In and Out in Arizona.
now
Had to.
Now there's two. If you go with chain, right? There's like two places, right, that destroys Taco Bell all day long. Del Taco and Taco John's, right there.
Del Taco.
I've never
all
had
day.
Taco John's. Because Taco John's must be.
It started in Wyoming, right? But it's more of a Midwest area thing, right there.
So it's not in the South. I've never seen it out here.
No, it's not the South.
Okay.
But their thing that put like now, if you like taco burgers, right? Their meat is 10 times better than Taco Bell, right? 10 times better. Their tacos are too. But my thing is the potato lays, the crispy rounds with their fucking secret salt, right? Those are addictive. Then you got Del Taco with the 1 pound burrito, right? And everything at Del Taco is 10 times better than Taco Bell, in my opinion. It is.
I agree.
You know. Yeah, I mean, some people. I mean, Taco John's. It's either you hate it or you love it. There's no in between with that.
Okay.
I mean, my town I grew up in. Guess what? We had the town I didn't grow up in, but the next town over, right? You know where I went to high school at. We had Taco John's growing up. You know, before Taco Bell ever came in that area, right there. The only reason we got Taco Bell because Taco John's had closed down. That's what Little Tate's doing. He's smoking. Nice. That's why he's not on. He's at his brother's house smoking some fucking wings or some chicken.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
You know, yeah, I never know why Del Taco never expanded out to the Midwest area. You know, out east. You know,
I heard we had one here.
What, Del Taco?
I heard. It was in one of the groups I'm in that at one time we had them here.
Del Taco?
Del Taco.
let me see.
Like Heidi and I would go to Del Taco all the time when we were standing watch in Seal Beach.
Let me look it up. Del Taco locations. Let's see what they have here. Hey, what's your zip code out there?
28630.
28630.
Yeah.
There we go. Let's see here. See what it comes up with. Nope, 0 locations found.
What's the nearest one? How many miles?
Well, it only gives me. There's nothing. I mean, it only gives me like 20 miles. Here, I'll show you, Rocky.
Okay.
We passed them when we were going to Florida. Remember?
I don't remember that.
I remember.
Okay.
Rocky, see,
I wouldn't have stopped. You said
it's
no.
1 mile, right? 5 miles, 10, and 20. But nothing comes up within a 20-mile radius right there.
Yeah, well.
That's why I said. That's why I asked what your zip code was. Put it in. Fuck it. Let's see here. How many states? Let's see what states is El Taco here? Let's see here. Okay, Del Taco, Alabama, Arizona, Colorado. What? What the hell they go to Colorado? I never saw one in Colorado. Fuck. Florida, Georgia, Idaho, Michigan, Nevada, New Mexico, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Utah, Virginia, Washington. Well, we know Washington, but damn it. If I would have known they was in fucking Colorado when I go visit my brother all the time, fuck, I would have been looking for that son of a bitch.
Probably in Fort Collins where he's at too, dude.
Who's at Fort
No,
Collins?
it's not Fort Collins. No, I do know that's not Fort Collins. Might be Denver right there.
How far is Denver from there?
30 minutes from there.
Okay.
I
didn't know. I've never been out there before.
Yeah.
Really never had a reason to go out there.
Well, you got Denver, right? You got Fort Collins, and then you got the Wyoming, then you got Cheyenne, Wyoming right there. Just like a straight shot right there. Let's see here. Wait a minute here. Well, that list was incomplete because St. Louis is saying they got a Del Taco now. Damn. Holy shit. Let's see here. Yeah. Oh, I can't eat it anyway, so fuck it. All righty here, people. Oh, here we go, fellas. Here's one for you. I may not use tobacco, but I'm about to light up a camel.
What's that say? What does that mean? Huh? It's just, that's it.
I'm a hold on, boys. I'm gonna mute. You're talking.
All right. Oh,
Fucking Rocky with his mute button.
so Mick, what'd you do yesterday?
Oh, hell.
Any concerts last night?
No concerts. No, we went to Total Wine and More, picked up a
Okay.
cigar, bottle of scotch, and went to the mall. I dropped off a watch. They've got a watch repair shop there, so I dropped that off to get it fixed, and went up to Nordstrom's on the second level. They got themselves a little bar and restaurant, so we had a drink and a light lunch, and then went to our usual spot up at Bruno's, in town. Had dinner and came home. So a little day date. It was pretty fun.
So what mall did you go to? Evermall?
Alderwood.
Alderwood? Okay.
In Linwood there, yeah.
Okay. No,
Yeah, so that was a good time.
that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't think it was Evermall because I didn't remember Evermall having a second story.
Nope. It was Alderwood, yep. Unfortunately, the watchmaker was literally right next door to Nordstrom. So the two things we planned on doing were like right next to each other. It was great.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't be yesterday. I drank way too much beer yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, I had the smoker going, so I mean that's
Well,
good.
yeah. When you're smoking, you're drinking. Absolutely.
Yeah, and I had the music going outside, which probably pissed off some of the neighbors because I didn't have it up loud.
Hey, fuck them.
But the people that was across the road the other night, guess what? They were quiet as a mouse once they got out of their cars. So,
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Which
Yeah,
now
tried
I got.
on-
Huh?
Sorry.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was at the watch repair place, and they've got watches for sale and all that. And I got to try on a Tudor Black Bay. It's a dive watch. Tudor is a subsidiary of Rolex, right? Got to put that thing on my wrist, dude. That thing felt so fucking good. It was nice.
Now, which watch was you getting fixed? The Rolex?
Yeah,
Okay.
but that Tudor, man, that thing was $5,000. It was like, oh, I
Yeah.
mean, don't get me wrong, worth it, but like, ugh.
Yeah.
That ain't in the plans for anytime soon.
Well, technically, if you didn't have some sentimental value to that Rolex, that would be the perfect one to trade in right there for that one right there.
Oh yeah, then I could easily.
I mean, if it didn't have sentimental value to you.
Yeah, no, I won't
Almost.
do it. No, but
Yeah.
yeah, I for a very brief moment, I thought about it. I'm like,
But that is pretty cool that you thought that Rolex was fake. Turned out it was real.
yeah,
Well, that is
yeah,
pretty cool.
I,
You know,
I've had the thing in my dresser since like 2018.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not see that coming.
but if he bought it back in the 70s, guess what? There wasn't a lot of fakes back in the day either on them.
Well, that's what somebody online said was, this is, one of the things that makes me think it's real is the fact that they weren't faking them back then.
Well, and you did have someone check it out that said it's real, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, it's 100%
Yeah.
legit. But, I'm spending the money to get it rebuilt. It's all going to get rebuilt with genuine parts and all that. And
That's only about what, $500 or something like that.
a little more than that, but
A little
still
more than
worth it. Still worth it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, man, I don't give a shit about the money, honestly. I'm going to wear that fucking thing, and when I die, one of my boys is going to get it. It's a family heirloom now.
I mean, those watches are designed to be worn, not be set in a fucking shelf or a fucking closet door, closet or whatever, right?
Exactly.
I wouldn't wear it to work. You'd be like, these motherfuckers at work be like, this motherfucker afford a fucking Rolex.
Hey, you know what? I've got a friend who ended up being my boss. He went management,
Yeah.
And I don't know what his wife does for a living, but he has like 8 or 9 Rolexes, and he fucking wears them to work, dude.
Well, maybe his wife is doing something that we don't know.
I don't know, but he's got fucking Rolexes, and he wears them to work.
Unless he knows how to get them, get them cheap, right? Or I mean, he might have found somebody going through a divorce, right? Got it fucking pennies on a dollar.
Yeah, exactly. I'll sell it to you for cheap as long as my cunt ex-wife doesn't get it.
That shit does happen. That does go right there.
Oh, dude, when I was in the Navy, dude, I was ready to buy it was like a 78 Camaro.
Yeah. Dude
had a cowl induction hood, built the motor, built the tranny. The thing was beautiful. And they only wanted like $8,000 for it. I'm like, $8,000, guys? Like, yeah, it's on consignment. Some dude's going through a divorce and wants it sold before the divorce goes through. That way his wife won't get it. I'm like, huh, that makes sense.
I mean, I bought a lot of guns from people cheap because they wanted to get rid of them because they didn't want their wife to end up with them during the divorce.
That is absolutely a thing. I learned it that day at the dealership.
And now, if they've already gone through a divorce, right, guess what? If the wife has the tools, right, you can get those cheap as hell too.
That's true. Because they want to keep them out of spite.
Yep. And they'll sell them for pennies on a dollar just to piss them off too. Yep.
Yeah, they probably think a snap-on wrench costs $10. Okay.
I did have somebody, this has been fucking 15 years ago, right? They were selling their fucking husband's fucking snap-on fucking tool set.
Mm-hmm.
And this one guy, before I could get there, snatched it up. It was fucking cheap.
I hate when that shit happens, man.
She was only wanting $800 for a full set.
Are you shitting me, dude?
No. That's why I said, I'll be right there. She goes, no, don't even bother. Because it wasn't too far from the house. So somebody's already here. I was like, motherfucker. God damn it.
Dude, just a freaking snap-on quarter-inch socket set.
Yeah.
Ratchet, extension, sockets, all that quarter-inch drive set cost over $1,000.
I know. And this was the same set we had in the fucking engine rooms. Same fucking set.
Oh, man.
I was like, son of a bitch.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty much all Boeing buys. All the tools that I use, they're all snap-on.
Well, anything with gas turbines, right?
Yep.
Has to be snap-on. Has to be. Especially if they're GE engines, because that's what GE wants, is snap-on all their fucking, worked all their turbines right there.
Oh.
See, that's one of the things we got dinged on because we wasn't using Snap-on. That's why we had to buy Snap-on too.
Yep. We use
You know?
Snap-on, a little bit of Blue Point, and our pneumatic
Yep.
tools are all fucking Atlas Copco.
Yep.
Like our shit's expensive.
Yeah. I mean, anything from gas turbines to aviation, right? It ain't cheap. Tools are not fucking cheap.
No. Nope.
And a lot of people forget this too. The same engine 2500s, guess what? They're the DC-9 planes too. You know, they're the same fucking engine right there.
Oh yeah. Well, the thing is, the customer doesn't even. I don't think the customer even buys the engines. They lease the engines.
Yeah, they lease the engines, yeah. But I'm
Yeah.
saying it's the same engine that I work on right there.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know, but yet you still got to have, even though they're the same engines, guess what? I can't get a job. I have to go through that fucking course to get certified. Even though they're the same fucking engine, I'm like, that's fucking bullshit.
Yeah. Well, every company's got their requirements, man. Every company does everything just a teeny bit different.
No, but that's every fucking anything, any airport, right?
Yeah.
You got to have that fucking certificate for aviation mechanics.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, what the fuck? I said, this is the same fucking engine. I was like, God damn.
Well, dude, even within a company, I just got reclassified as an electrician, right?
Yeah.
And they set me through months of training.
Yeah.
And a lot of the shit I already knew how to fucking do.
Yeah.
I breezed right through all the trainings. I already fucking
Yeah.
knew it all. They don't care though. It's the
Yeah.
FAA, and it's
Yeah.
you know the
Yeah.
certification. The certification tree is what it is.
Yeah.
And you're going to go through it whether you like it or know it or not,
Yeah.
because that's the rules.
That's why I never tried to get on the fucking an airport, right? Never did. You know, I'm like, fuck all that bullshit. I ain't going back to school for this shit when I already know it. That's not
Yeah.
fuck off.
I mean, if I leave Boeing and I go to work for Lockheed Martin, let's say,
Yep.
the first thing they're going to do, no matter how much experience I have, no matter how much I know,
Yep.
they're going to put me through their training program.
Yeah.
Just to make
Which every
sure
training program
legally-
is, but even to get an interview, you had to have those classes before you could get an interview. I was like,
Oh, really?
yeah, oh yeah. See, like Vaughn, you remember Vaughn?
Yeah.
He was GSM. So he works for he worked for FedEx and UPS. You know, that's what he does. He does maintenance on the engines.
Oh, on their air fleet?
Yeah. Yeah. Because he's out there in Cali.
A lot of 767s.
Yeah. And I asked him, I said, yeah, you had to get those fucking classes, didn't you? He said, yep, before I could get the interview. I said, uh-huh. Yep.
I'm sure he has his A&P license too.
That's what I'm saying. Those A&P license, that's what you have to get before you get an interview right there.
Yeah. See, I don't even have an A&P license. I thought about it, but man, that's 2 years.
And that's one thing the Navy needs to fucking do better, right? On just like medics, right? Medics, they can't, Navy docs, guess what? They're not coming out with the same license as Army docs are, right? For civilian work. They're not.
Oh, really?
No.
Hmm.
And fucking, when it comes to gas turbines, guess what? It's the same fucking engine that's in the airplanes. You all can give us those fucking credits since especially if you got so many years experience working on them and all the seat schools, everything, right?
Yeah, that's not going to take care of the airframe part of it, but it will take care of the power plant part of it.
That's what I'm saying, the power plant. But
we get you halfway there, yeah.
Yes. But the only thing we should have to tell you is the airframe side of it. That's it. Not the power plant side of it.
Well, given what you know, yeah. I mean,
yeah. You know, airframe, yeah, I'll take that all day long, you know, side. That's fine. But I shouldn't have to go through the whole fucking course, power plant side, then airframe side.
Yeah.
You know.
I've thought about taking my A&P because the kids are out of school. You know, they're out of the house pretty much. I got no one to, you know, worry about schedule wise. And, you know, Boeing will pay for college courses. Like they'll literally foot the bill as long as you keep passing. So they will literally pay me to get an A&P license. And, you know, up until the kids were, you know, a certain age, I just didn't have the time. And now I'm thinking, well, maybe I ought to. You know, that way I could expand. I could work at an airport. I could work at an airfield. I could work for whoever, you know what I mean? Like there's a million entities out there that'll, you know, appreciate a guy like me with my level of experience. If I have an A&P and I got the fucking receipts to back it up.
What's A&P stand for?
Airframe and power plant.
I think on my PTO,
Okay.
I'm gonna be able to
Basically,
I mean, like if you wanted to move out of Washington, you could find another job going that way, right?
Take your mom
yeah,
to the
that's
beach.
kind of what I'm getting at. Yeah. And it looks more and more likely I'm going to leave Washington at some point. So I better have some credentials before I do so.
What is it?
I would get on it then, bro.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that dragon.
If you got the time, you might as well do it. It's going to
It won't
benefit
cost
you.
me a dime. You know, like I said, Boeing will pay for it.
Yeah.
That's how I got. That's how I got my motorcycle license, man. Boeing paid for that too. Even little shit
That's
like that, they'll foot the bill.
Now I could have got a job at Kansas City Airport on the firefighter because I had the firefighting aviation side in
Yeah.
Virginia. You know, but I was like, do I really want to move to Kansas City area? I'm like, nope, fuck that. Especially now, because Kansas City was always fucking very expensive.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that'd be a pricey place to live.
Oh, it is St. Louis. If you're in St. Louis, the suburbs, right? Some of the suburbs are very expensive too.
Yeah.
You know, but you get out of that, right? Like the St. Charles area, right?
Mhm.
Guess what? It ain't that expensive to live in. You know,
Yeah, I don't mind being 30 minutes from work. That's no big deal.
well, the St. Charles, that's right there where Boeing's at too, right in that area.
I thought about
Yeah.
that too.
You know, but you could also get a little bit further away from St. Charles area, out in the country, and it's definitely cheaper right there.
Yeah.
You know, but Kansas City, I mean, if you want to, you can still get out there. It's like Odessa, right? You can still find cheaper houses than being in Kansas City area.
Right.
You know,
You still got stuff in here?
We'll try this.
No.
but most time you don't want to deal with the fucking traffic in the mornings. That's the problem.
Kinda-
I can't imagine it being worse in Seattle.
It's actually not worse than Seattle. Surprisingly, it's not. Even though it's bigger, they're bigger than Seattle.
Yeah.
You know, but Seattle is so fucking it's small, so we got so many people. That's what makes the traffic bad. And those motherfuckers don't know how to drive even when it's raining.
That's the weirdest thing too.
I'm like, you motherfuckers grew up here in this shit, and you still can't fucking drive. What the fuck is wrong with you, motherfuckers?
Within 5 minutes, there's a freaking traffic accident. I'm just like, what the heck, man? Someone rear ends someone else. I'm like, you guys live in this weather all the time. How does that happen?
Yeah.
Is it just lack of care, lack of not paying attention, or what? I don't know.
I don't know.
It's like
hard to say.
it's like when it snows out there. It was even worse when it snowed out there.
Oh, everything grinds to a halt when it snows out here.
I'm like, you guys get snow every year. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh.
This ain't bad to drive in. It's the same thing people here in the Midwest, right? You'll see people that grew up here, that grew up driving this shit. They cannot drive in it at all.
Yeah.
You know? I'm like, you just go a little slower, people. That's it.
You know what?
Yeah, when I first got to the state, after I moved here in 2008, I went to a job interview up in fucking Burlington, good 40 minutes away. And it was on a day when it was very, very rare blizzard around here. It was snowing like crazy. There's about a foot of snow on the highway.
Yep.
Cars just off the road, fucking left and right. And I'm just sitting there trudging through it like, it sucks, but, you know, whatever. Showed up there. I think they were kind of surprised to see me.
But a lot of the problem is you got these motherfuckers in these fucking SUVs, right? Think because they got full drive, they can still drive 50 mile an hour with full drive.
It doesn't work
Like,
like that.
like no.
Yeah, did you magically alter the laws of physics to make you be able to stop more quickly too?
Nope.
I don't suspect so.
And full drive, even if you're with four high, is not meant to go 50 mile an hour either.
It's not.
You know, that's why I see people tear up the transfer cases. They think they can drive 55 mile an hour. Like, no, you cannot. You got to slow down.
Not. That is not what that is for.
No.
Four-wheel drive wasn't meant to go over 30.
Yep. And if you go four low, right, it's even lower speed than that. Go four low.
Oh, four low is crawling.
Yeah.
Crawling or fucking towing something heavy.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Pulling a car out of a ditch, something like that. I mean, if you're in four low, the speedometer is pretty much useless.
Yep.
You ain't going
Well,
fast enough for it to matter.
you can four low, you can get up to fucking 10 mph, but
You
your
know what I
RPMs
mean,
are up
though.
there.
But there's no place where you're using 4 low that your speed actually matters.
Yeah. The only time I ever used four low, especially my 73 Chevy, right, was when it was I was pushing snow with the front bumper right there.
Yep.
And it wasn't lifted, but it was taller than your stock truck, put it that way.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, four high, I'll cut this today.
Nope. You need to crawl and just be a snowplow.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I
Keeps
did.
the engine nice and cool, though.
Actually, no, because my RPMs were way up there too. So, but I had those. I had the tall, skinny tires on them, which you need in snow with mud, right?
No.
Not the big fat ones right there.
Nope. That's part of the reason why my 92 Sentra was so good in the snow, because it had them little pizza cutter tires.
Yep.
Even that little thing would just bonk, sink right down to pavement.
Well, like everybody around here, not everybody, but a lot of people, they think just because they got a full drive, they got to have those big fat tires on there. I'm like, no, that's only for look, motherfucker. That's it.
Nope.
That's not for show. You know, that's not for actually doing the job. It's not.
No. In snow, you need narrow tires.
Yeah, mud, narrow tires too. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I never understood why people wanted those fucking fat tires on a fucking vehicle. Never understood it.
Well, when the weather's nice, you get better traction.
Yeah, but I buy a four-wheel drive for when the weather is bad. Right there.
Right. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, a lot of it's just for looks. Wide tires look cool.
Yeah, they're a hell of a lot more expensive too. Fuck.
I do.
Yeah.
You said white ties?
Wide tires.
Wide tires.
Oh, white tires.
On four-wheel drive vehicles.
Gotcha.
You know, versus the skinny, tall tires on a four-wheel drive. You know.
Yeah, the only thing the wide tires are good for is if you're trying to stay on top of the mud.
Yeah. Or in
And that's
sand,
a real
right?
specific circumstance, you know.
Or sand, right? The wide tires do better in the sand, but then you got to have the fucking your air pressure down low on the sand.
Yeah, you want that. You want that fucking sidewall to come down and spread.
Yep. That's like I learned that trick out there in Washington State, out there in some sand places, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the mountains. You know?
Yep, drop it down to 10 PSI.
Lower your air pressure down, you'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
You know? That's why I always want one of those sand rails too. I always wanted one of those motherfuckers.
Saying what?
Sand rails.
What's that? Oh, you mean them high powered fucking doom buggies?
Yes.
Yeah,
With the big old fat paddle tires on the back of it, skinny narrow tires, right?
Yep. About 45 degrees of fucking suspension travel.
Yep. Now that would be fun in the desert. That would be fun.
Oh, that'd be fun as fuck. Are you kidding me? Dude, a stick shift fucking dune buggy with paddle tires at about 400 horsepower. Oh, hell yeah.
Well, some of those motors now, they're pushing 1,000 horsepower in some of those motors now.
Oh, I know they do. Yeah, I know they can, but
Yep.
be a hell of a lot of fun though.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, really, if you even had a 500 horsepower motor in that bitch, right? That will pull the front tires off the ground. And that might
that is an insane power to weight ratio.
Yeah.
We're talking 500 horsepower on something that weighs maybe 1,000 pounds.
Yeah. And then if you put 1,000 horsepower motor in it, guess what? It's even fucking more dangerous right there.
Yeah. You're talking, I mean, even crotch rockets don't have that kind of power to weight. Yeah. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. You know, but I mean, they're expensive as hell. That's why I never fucking bought one.
Well, what do they cost?
Shit, you're looking at fucking over $40,000 easy.
Oof. Yeah.
And that's not even a brand new one right there.
A lot of fun though. Be worth it to have a friend that had one.
Yeah. I mean, I always wanted one for around here too, because they would have been fun in fucking dirt, not mud, but dirt.
Sure.
Right there. You know. But they're definitely not street legal with those paddle tires on the back. They're definitely
Yeah.
not.
Well, not only are they not legal, would you really want to ride on a hard surface with paddle tires?
No.
Yeah,
Fuck no.
No. Your chiropractor would be grateful when you came in for the next week every single day to fucking readjust your spine.
Yeah, that's the problem with chiropractors because it's never it's never a cure. It's just a temporary band-aid.
Oh yeah, it's just it's a routine adjustment.
That's how they make their money.
Well, yeah, repeat business.
Yeah.
Repeat business.
Yeah.
Here or there.
Oh yeah. So Big, what did you make last night? Or you didn't cook last night, did you?
I didn't cook last night, man. I went and had went to Bruno's, our usual hangout, had chicken and Alfredo tortellini. It's pretty tasty.
Yep. Have you ever asked to make the Alfredo the real way?
Dude, before I talked to you, I wasn't even aware there was a real way.
You know, versus the cream, right? That's American style, right?
Yeah, ain't gonna happen, dude.
They ain't gonna change their shit up.
No, not a chance. They got what they got works and it tastes good. They ain't gonna
Yeah.
fuck with it.
Yeah. But I mean, first time when I was in Italy, right? Oh my God. I said, let me try this. I said, there's no cream. They said, nope, that's American style. I said, okay, let me try your way. Dude, it was 10 times better, I'm telling you. Just pasta water, butter, and Parmesan. That's it right there. It's like, damn.
Nope, doesn't seem likely we'll do that.
Now, there was, my old town, there was an Italian place that opened up, right? They was from Northern Italy. And that's the way they made theirs right there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, every recipe, their spaghetti, their lasagna, their pizza, all came from Italy right there. And of course, the locals, right, especially these stupid rednecks, right, they're like, well, this ain't like Olive Garden. I was like, no, Olive Garden is Americanized, motherfucker.
Yeah, who the hell thinks Olive Garden's actually Italian?
You'd be surprised here in the Midwest. You'd be surprised. Just down here, yeah. It's like Italian in New York or St. Louis, right? I mean, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, you go to fucking place called Delmonico's on Erie Boulevard in Syracuse, man. That's where you get your legit shit. And that's one of the bigger places,
It's something like when we pulled into fucking San Fran the last time, right? Fucking me and Little Tate, we're like, we're going to China. I said, Little Tate, come on, we're going to Chinatown, get some real Chinese like you do over in Hong Kong and all that shit, right?
Yep.
And he's like, hell yeah. I said, this is where you go for the real shit. You have to go to Chinatown.
Well, yep, I went there.
Hey, Dylan.
Wow.
What is the difference between Americanized Chinese and like the real Chinese? Like
Real Chinese, certain areas is spicy.
Yep, and they don't have general style. They don't have orange chicken. They don't have a lot of them sweet sauces. The sweetest thing you're going to get is hoisin sauce.
Yep.
Yep, it is a bit different. Yeah, Americanized stuff is good. Don't get me wrong. I love fucking.
No, it's good. I mean, but
orange, but they don't have that shit legit. In China.
If you have to go to a place right now, there's always like here. I can't say for every state, right? But I know here in Missouri, if it's a Chinese restaurant, if you want the real shit, you got to ask for the Chinese menu. That's in Chinese, right there.
Yeah, we don't even have that here, dude. Anything you eat here is Chinese. It's all American Chinese.
Yep. That's like their noodle. Like a lot of people don't like Panda Express, right? But their noodles are close to what you're gonna get in Hong Kong, right there off the street. They're close.
It's easy to get noodles right.
Yeah, but they're not saucy and all that, right there.
Right.
Like American fucking like noodles, like chow mein noodles. A lot of places they sauce it up way too much, right there, for the American palate, right there.
Yeah, Americans like sauce.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm back.
What the fuck was you doing? Like, oh It was a motherfucker choking.
Clear my throat.
Oh, okay. I was like, but yeah,
You know how
Heidi,
you
I
get
mean, yeah,
your
Heidi.
throat just gets all trapped.
Chinese can be spicy too. So
Well, I figured that, but I'm just wondering like what the flavor profile is.
yeah, it's the Americanized is more sweeter than what the real shit is right there. It's like Japanese food. Me and Rocky's had real Japanese food in Japan. You know, you come here stateside, it's a lot different. You know,
Yeah.
I did like Japanese food too, man.
especially like you get sushi, right? You know, you got to be certified in sushi in Japan. You got to be a certified sushi chef right there because the fish they use, right? The puffer fish. If you don't do it right, guess what? You can kill people because that fish is poisonous right there.
Yeah, that fish is something else, dude.
But here stateside,
I never had it. I was too scared to try it. Both times I went out there, I was like, I'm not risking my life. I don't trust. I can't fully trust a person.
I had it right. I didn't care for it. I did not. You know,
You didn't like it?
I hated it. You know,
What did it taste like?
well, I threw up every fucking time I had it, but I was also drunk too. So, you know,
Well, there could be a correlation with being drunk and throwing up and it really not being that bad. Who knows?
but like sushi, like there's probably some places here in America, right, where there are some trained chefs, right, for just sushi, right? But that's very few and far between. They're not using here. They're not using the real fucking puffer fish over here for their sushi.
They had a puffer fish at like Kobe's.
Yeah,
I didn't want to Kobe, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
But
I
that's-
know it's- yeah.
but that's very few and far between. All sushi places that actually have that fish right there.
Yeah,
so
they
we
had
had
it
a
out
cold,
here.
so
Had
we
it
had a
in
cold
Hawaii,
base here.
Pearl Harbor. When I pulled into Pearl Harbor in 2020, they had it out there too.
Well, you got to think though, Hawaii, right, has a lot of fucking Japanese fucking residents. It does.
Oh, I do. I know.
Oh, the irony.
Yeah.
I know, right? And they bomb it just to live there.
That's why they did.
Actually, the Japanese had a big presence in Hawaii before World War II.
Yep.
Yeah, they did. It's like their
And that's why
vacation
they was
spot.
rounded. That's why they was rounded up after Pearl Harbor, right there,
Hmm.
and put in camps to make sure that they wasn't going to be spies.
Yep. But the Japanese had to admit Hawaii was the bomb.
You know,
And then we made Japan the bomb.
Man,
I'm obnoxious. Don't mind me.
keep going, dude. Keep going.
Mick, we
Honestly,
drink
though,
it.
I think the Japs are fucking fascinating. I really do. And I think
I
that
like-
because
yeah.
because
I
they
like
make
their
well, they make
Yeah.
good neighbors. You know, like we have very dissimilar cultures, like very dissimilar. But when you live next door to a Japanese person, there's never any fucking conflicts because we all have a general understanding of what it is to be a good neighbor, even though our methods are completely fucking different. Like we're obsessed with their the samurai and their history. We're obsessed with their anime. We're obsessed with a lot of Japanese shit. And in turn, they're obsessed with American fast food. They're obsessed with rock and roll. Like there's stuff about America that the Japanese just can't get enough of, even though it isn't in any way related to their culture. And the shit that we dig about the Japs, it's in no way related to our culture. Like it's so foreign that it's fascinating.
What's like?
And I think that dynamic is really fucking cool, you know?
I know, like me and Rocky, we was fortunate enough to be stationed in Japan. They got to travel around the countryside, right, and see a lot of their culture right there.
Yeah, I had one set of orders in my graduating class, dude. I was number 2, dude. I had like a 95, 96 average in C school. And when it came time to pick orders, man, we had one billet for Japan, and the number 1 guy got it. If I'd have been number 1, I would have ended up in Yokosuka.
Yeah, but at that time you might not have been on the 5 too.
What ship?
Oh,
what
I
ship
wouldn't
would?
have. Oh, I don't know. I never got it. I don't know what ship he went to. I didn't ask. He wasn't a friend of mine. He was just, a guy in my class that I knew. Okay. So I don't know which ship he was on, but yeah. Let's just say he wasn't on the Fife when it came to Everett. So he didn't go to the Fife. But yeah, dude, I was gonna pick Yokosuka because why the fuck wouldn't you?
I was like, I just picked overseas, right? I just want to be states, not be stateside, right? I know I never thought in a million years it was going to be Japan. I got those when I in boot camp, right? They came back. Well, you're going to Yokosuka, Japan. I said, yes, yes.
Well, I had orders for Norfolk, Mayport, San Diego, or Everett. And my
But there
line
was-
of think was that?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
So
Sorry.
my line of thinking back then was, okay, well, I've been to Virginia, I've
Yep.
been to Florida, I've been to California. So
Yep.
Washington State is the only place I ain't ever been yet. So I'm going to where I've never been before.
Yeah.
That was my line of thought.
Well, and my RDCs asked me why I picked overseas billet, right? I said, why do I want to be stateside?
Right. I live
I
here.
said, I want to go overseas. Yeah, I said, why do you think I joined? So I want to travel.
Yeah, exactly.
They're like, well, you definitely gonna travel. And I was the only one in my boot camp division that put in for the overseas billet right there.
Really?
All the rest of them, they picked fucking, they want to be on Norfolk, right? I'm like, fuck Norfolk,
Fuck that. No way.
you know?
Well, I knew for a fact I didn't want to be an East Coast sailor. I knew that.
Yeah.
And not because of the stories that I'd heard, but I grew up on the East Coast. I wanted to
Yeah.
go someplace that wasn't the East Coast.
Exactly. Like me, I was a, Missouri boy, right? Town of 200 people, right? Guess what? I wanted to be educated.
Yeah, that was one of my big drives too. If I go to the recruiter's office and I'm like, okay, dude, I'm not going to waste your time. I want to learn something valuable and I want to blow shit up. What do you got for me? He's like, I got just the job for you, dude. Fire controlman. Really? Yeah, check it out. He showed me. I'm like, all right, I'm in.
Seems like it was a pretty good job.
Oh, it totally was. Yeah. Yeah. When I was in Tech Corps, you could choose after Tech Corps whether you wanted to go ET or FC. You could actually choose based on your grades, of course. And ET was the more elite, the more coveted of the two, right? It was kind of the higher class option. But I'm like, nah, fuck that. I want FC. They're like, really? You got the grades for ET? I'm like, yeah, no. I want FC, goddammit.
I was surprised you didn't pick Gunner's Mate.
But it was Gunner's Mate would have been great. Don't get me wrong; that'd have been
Yeah.
really cool. But that doesn't have the education aspect of it. I
Oh,
I
no.
learned electronics and all that stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
When I was during the 2 years of school that I had.
Did they teach you
Gunner's
how to
Mate
solder
didn't
and all
have
that stuff?
What's that?
Did you learn how to solder and all that stuff too, or no?
Yes, we did.
Okay.
Yep. Learned how to do soldering and all that. Learned trigonometry. I'd never learned trig before. I never took it in school. Turns out I was good at it. Weird. I was always bad at math, but I was really good at trig.
What is trigonometry?
So it's like sine, cosine, tangent, all that stuff. Basically, the trigonometry was so we could, in theory, calculate firing solutions by hand if we had to.
Okay.
So we've got, certain amount of range, the barrel's at a certain angle, certain velocity. At what point does it, do this and that? Like the whole trig thing was to make sure that we had at least a base understanding of how ballistics works.
Was that the most advanced math, or was calculus more advanced?
Oh, calculus is way more advanced. Yeah, I couldn't make heads or tails out of fucking calculus. I tried. I'm not math smart that way. But like
What about
geometry,
statistics? 'Cause statistics was kind of confusing sometimes too.
I never took statistics, so I wouldn't know. But like geometry always made sense to me because it's real world. Like trigonometry made sense to me because it was real world. Like real world applicable math always made sense to me. The theoretical shit.
Yeah. Well, I'll say, wait, Nick. Algebra, I fucking hated it, right? But
Yeah.
geometry, you use that carpenter work, right? Being a carpenter, being
Oh,
a
yeah.
builder.
Dude, I use
Fucking-
geometry all the time.
Even when you're playing pool, you're using geometry right there.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Yep.
Yep. So
Yeah,
I
I
learned all
suck.
that stuff in Tech Corps, A school, and C school.
See, in high school, everyone's like, how the fuck do you know geometry so well versus algebra? I'm like, because I grew up using this to help my dad in construction right here.
Yeah. Yeah. The Pythagorean theorem, A squared plus B squared equals C squared to
Yeah.
calculate the length of a freaking third part of a triangle. That's helpful in real life.
Like algebra, guess what? I've never used algebra.
Nope.
You know?
I never have, never once. I took algebra, hated it, but you know.
Oh yeah.
And then I hit algebra. I think it was algebra
I
3.
didn't understand any of that shit. I could never understand any of it. I could understand the concepts behind it, but getting, find X or whatever, I was like, this does not make any sense to me. It
I was
never
okay
made
at
sense.
it,
I had
but-
problems with algebra and geometry. And then I had to do statistics for college, which I freaking absolutely hated. So I was like, I'm never going to use this crap. I need to know how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide.
And 99% of the people, that's all the math you need to know.
Yeah. Well, it's like my buddy Barkwell. I've had it over here before. He did the fireworks and all that shit. See, he builds weapons for the military too. He's like, hey, you go get your engineering fucking degree. I'm like, I can't do fucking trig, and I sure the fuck can't do calculus, right there. So I'm not going that fucking route.
Like when I took the classes, I was excited to try it, but then after I just tried to understand it, it was like, I don't understand this crap. I understand the concept, but I don't understand how you get to it.
Yeah, I think it was algebra 3. Because on our school, they labeled it by number, like algebra 1, 2, 3. And I think after algebra 3 was calculus. And I think I made it to algebra 3, and I'm just like, I'm done. I dropped out of that course because I didn't need it to graduate. And I'm just like, no, this is too much. I'm done. I'll never use this shit. I don't get this shit. I'm failing. Just no.
I mean, would you use like electrical engineering or kind of like the stuff they do at CERN? Atomic level kind of stuff? The math at that level? Maybe? I don't know. That's my guess. That would be that kind of stuff, like calculus or algebra or trig, or I don't know, something like that.
So like my school, we had pre-algebra, algebra 1, algebra 2. Then you went to trig and calculus, and plus geometry too. But you had to take geometry they would let you take algebra 2, right there.
Yeah, that's what happened. I took freshman, algebra 1, geometry second, 10th grade, algebra 2. I had to take it in as a junior. And then I don't think I had to take a math class my senior year. So I was like, I'm not taking this crap. Screw this. I took other college prep classes because I took college prep the whole time. I didn't go to college though. I went to college for 1 year and joined the Navy. I
was doing college prep classes too until my junior year. And I'm like, I'm not going to college. Why am I taking these motherfuckers right now? So I'm done with this shit.
I was leaving options open for me. Like I was leaving options open. Like if I ended up becoming like a state champion or something, I could go to a college, wrestle and not go in the Navy or whatever. That didn't happen. So
yeah, but you don't need all those classes to get into college. All you got to have is a 17 on ACT for Division 1. That's it. And so, but my senior year, guess what? I was in the VOTEC the whole fucking time except fucking 2 hours, 2 periods, right? I had study hall, which I never had no homework, so I just slept, right? Or just read a book. Then I had weightlifting class. Yeah, that's it. The rest of the time I was in the VOTEC for the whole day except for 2 periods right there. That's the one time I made the fucking honor roll. Straight A.
I was on the honor roll like all the time. I never was the top people with grades, but I was below them.
Yep.
When I was taking not bad, but
Well, my freshman and sophomore year, guess what? I was a C student. That's all I was. Because that's college prep classes right there. I was just a C student. Except for history. History, I did have an A in that one because I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I liked history.
Because I could sit there and listen. I actually did pay attention. So guess what? I never had to study for those tests at all.
I liked science to a certain point, but then science got boring. Like earth science was boring. Biology was
I hated earth science.
One point, but then it was just got boring.
I had physical science, right? I did enjoy that one right there. The biology, I love that one right there.
So my favorite was chemistry. I love chemistry.
I got in trouble in both fucking biology classes Biology 1, Biology 2, right? That was me and Mark on the first one, right? We was dissecting frogs, right? Guess what? We deboned that motherfucker. Took all the meat off of it. We was labeled as the butchers of biology. And then in biology 2, we got to do the fetal pig, right? I started taking the brain out of that motherfucker, right? I went ahead of the, we had partners, right? I was paired up with this one girl, and she was, oh, you're going to play? I put my pencil in there, got the brain out, and she goes, what are you going to do? I was like, I'm going to lick that motherfucker. Just to gross her out.
I remember I think we did that, and it was a frog.
Yeah.
We dissected a frog, and I thought it was going to be this exciting thing, and it was pretty freaking boring, dude. Okay, make a cut like this. Okay, cut like that. Like, this is supposed to be exciting. I never took chemistry because you had to be good in math for chemistry, right? So I was like, screw this, because the periodic table of elements, all the math that had to go with that, I just was like, this is no. It's cool to look at, but no.
Yeah, I mean, for me, biology, I love it because I grew up hunting and fucking dissecting animals anyways. So, and you'd be surprised how many people in high school, you could tell which ones hunted and which ones never did right there. Because they were afraid, like, ooh, I'm like, shit, fucking, it's just fucking skinning the motherfucker right there. Just opened up and gutted it. Fuck, come on now.
But history was good. I was all right in English.
I sucked in English. I did.
Luckily, I didn't have to read like stupid Wuthering Heights or some stupid ass novel that was retarded like Les Miserables or anything like that.
I love Les Miserables.
I didn't have to read crap like that. They were like, you can read Jurassic Park. I'm like, cool, I'll read Jurassic Park.
every book that I was in English we had to read, right? Guess what? It had a movie with it too. So I didn't read the book. I just watched the fucking movie.
And how similar was the movie to the book?
Well, I missed a few things. I was like, I need to know a few things, right? And the teacher goes, you didn't read the book, you just watched the movie. I said, yep. I mean, I still got a passing grade in it.
Like, I remember, dude, like, they always said the book's better than the movie. And I read the book Jaws. And, compared to Jaws 1, the movie was way better than the book to me.
Well, yeah, because most movies that's based off a book, right? The movie misses out a lot of shit. It does, because they can't put everything into it. If not, the movies would be 4 or 5 hours long every fucking time.
Well, I mean, imagine how long the Lord of the Rings would have been.
Dude, that would have to be a mini. That would have to be a mini series. That'd have to be a series right there.
It'd have been like 6 or 7 movies, probably, bro.
Yeah.
Like every movie would have been like book 1, book 2, book 3, book 1, book 2, book 3, and in each one, the Fellowship, the Two Towers, and then the Return of the King.
Well, everyone talks about Lord of the Rings, but they forget about the Dark Elf trilogy from R.A. Salvatore, right? That has way more books than Lord of the Rings does. I said, if they ever made a movie about this, there's going to be like fucking 20 movies on this motherfucker.
Yeah, it's like trying to make a movie out of the Dark Tower. Like, dude, what are you thinking? You cannot take 8 books that are that thick and make a movie out. Like, a trilogy would be a bare minimum, and even then you'd be missing half the shit.
Yeah.
I mean, some stories were not meant to be in a movie.
What was a pretty good movie compared to the book was Watchmen, the comic graphic novel, if you've ever read it. Zack Snyder did a pretty good job. It's a pretty good, they say that's the graphic novel that Alan Moore wrote from DC Comics that made comics more serious. Like, everyone started taking comic stuff more serious because of that book. And it was a pretty good book. And the movie was good too. I mean, he did a pretty good job with it. He changed a couple of parts because I don't know why. I think they could have just done what the book did, and it would have been fine because they would say that movie was unfilmable, and that dude did it.
Yeah.
But before he did that, he did 300. So.
Yeah, 300 was good. I like that.
And there's a lot more in the movie than there is in the comic books because I have the graphic novels, and the graphic novel's not that long.
No, it isn't. I've read
300.
it.
It's
Yeah, that
it's
was,
huge. It's like this big. I could show you. I'll grab it. I'll show you as well.
Yeah, that was what was his name? Fuck. Frank Miller. Yeah, Frank Miller's the guy who drew 300. Back in a sec.
All right. Yeah, I'll be back too.
Anyways, for anyone watching, this is 300. It's pretty big. Let me fix my thing so everyone can see it. Whoever's watching, give me a second. Boom. The artwork is pretty good. Lynn Varley did it. I think Lynn Varley was married to Frank Miller. So this is how it's laid out. Pretty good stuff. They like when they made the movie, they took a lot from it. Then they came out with a single. I don't know how many years. I'll tell you. Here's the book right here. It's big. And this one came out. I forget what year it came out. Let me see. Once I saw the movie, I was like, I gotta check this out. Which it was pretty good. What year?
Which I did like the movie 300. That was pretty good. I did like it.
August 1999.
Yep. But I mean,
I bought
anything.
this when I was in Japan.
Yep.
at Suki.
I mean, anything with fucking Spartans in it, right? It's gonna be a good movie right there.
And then he came out with a sequel about Xerxes.
Yep.
Right. And this one came out in
What, 2000 or something? 2001?
2019.
Oh, 2019? Okay.
So what, from 1999 to 20, that's 20 years, right?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was pretty good. I mean, look at the artwork, just like the movie.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yep. I'm surprised they waited that long to make a fucking sequel on the book.
I don't know, Frank Miller, I think, but I think Frank Miller at the time he wrote this, he wrote a couple of the Sin Cities.
Yeah.
And then wrote a couple Sin Cities after this, I think. I don't know.
Okay.
But he also did like the Dark Knight Returns and the Dark Knight, which the Batman looked he looked more like the Batman that was Ben Affleck's kind of Batman. Like that Batman was modeled after that one in that movie.
But speaking of Batman, right, they get way away from the original Batman character back in the day, too. They did. Because the original Batman was never like that dark. You know,
I've never read Batman comics, so I don't know a whole lot about it. The only thing that I've read from DC Comics that has like the mainstream guys was what is it? It's Kingdom Come. And then there was Doomsday Clock, where the Watchmen universe went into the DC universe, where the Green Lantern, Spider-Man, like Batman and all those guys are in, right? So John Osterman, who's like the god of this world, went into another universe to do whatever. And they took a lot of comic book characters that were from other comics that were bought, and they put them in that book. And it was really good. Jeff Johns did that one. It was really good. Like it was 400 and something pages, right? I read that thing in 3 hours. That's how good Doomsday Clock was. Like I was blown away by how good it was. I was like, this is great. I'm gonna put these back real quick. If you like Superman stuff and you want like a Superman that goes rogue and kills people, kind of like the Boys.
Yeah.
This one.
See, Rocky. Yeah. Okay. See, Rocky. Real quick, here's what the original Batman in comics looked like, right? The original one did.
Blue and gray, right? Yeah, blue and gray.
Yep. But he
Kinda
did.
like Adam.
Yeah, that was Adam. Yeah. But the original comic book was never really like dark, like the Dark Knight is. The original one never was right there.
I think they did Batman for so long, they had to keep on reinventing him, and then they made a multiverse out of it.
Yeah, but
You know?
they would have. I mean, I ain't saying they would have against the original values of Batman, right? Because they kept the same storyline, billionaire and all that shit, right? But the toys, I guess they might have just updated with the time too, with the toys, too.
I mean,
Versus-
I remember watching Batman with Michael Keaton. I was like, that's a cool Batman suit. Because growing up, I watched Batman with freaking Adam West and Cesar Romero as the Joker and everything, right? And then Burgess Meredith as the Penguin.
Yeah.
And like I always thought the cowl, the ears on Batman on that move in the TV show, I was like, that's so lame. And then when Michael Keaton had the things like that, I was like, that's pretty cool.
But I like Adam West playing Batman because that was, I mean, I grew up watching that TV series too, even though it was just reruns back when we growing up.
Yeah.
But
like I liked Eartha Kitt as Catwoman and the other one. They were both really pretty. But I liked the Eartha Kitt because she'd always go, purr like a cat or whatever. It's pretty funny.
But they left out Robin in some of these newer Batmans. They left Robin completely out.
Yeah. The reason they didn't do it in the Dark Knight series with Christian Bale, because I guess Christian Bale's like, I'm not going to do one with the Robins.
Which the Robin, he's part of the story right there.
Yeah, Dick Grayson. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Now they did make one. I can't remember which one it was. Was it the Val Kilmer one with Robin? No. They told him Banderas.
George Clooney. I think it was George
Clooney. Yeah, George Clooney. Yeah.
But those movies were like the first one. The first Batman from '89 was good. Batman 2, not so much. Batman Returns, not so much.
But even with Michael Keaton, they left that fucking Robin. They left him out. Which I still enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong, right? But if you're gonna try to make a movie as pure as it can be, right, based off the comic book character, Robin needs to be there.
Yeah. Do you know what though? I liked when they brought Batman back, especially Michael Keaton's Batman in the Flash movie.
Yeah.
The way that he took care of things, he was pretty badass. He's an old Batman too. He's got gray hair and all that stuff. Like he's old.
Yep.
And I was like, that was pretty good.
Well, that was in Deadpool too. No, it wasn't Deadpool. No, man. That's Flash.
He was in
right.
Spider-Man. He played Vulture in Spider-Man. He was a good villain in that one too.
Yep.
Vulture.
And Conan, they're going to remake another Conan now, sequel now, with Arnold Schwarzenegger as the king now.
Well, I mean, the last one he ended as the king, right?
Yeah, but this one he
off that thing and then.
But this one he is actually the king now, the new one.
King
Conan.
Yeah.
Which I'm excited for that. I hope they do it justice. I do.
There's no telling with all the stupid politics that go on in Hollywood. Their movies.
But I don't think Arnold Schwarzenegger will do the movie if it's not up to standards of the first one, right?
I hope so. Just
like Sylvester Stallone had almost all the same in Rambo, right? Especially the new ones. And now they're going to be remaking. Now they're going to be doing the prelude of Rambo now, when he joins the fucking military. He's growing up, right? Joins the military, all that shit.
Who's going to play John Rambo, dude?
I don't know. But Sylvester Stallone, he is part of it too. I mean, as the producer, right there.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like he did good with the guy that played Apollo Creed's son.
Yeah.
Like those are good movies.
Yeah.
Well, I think Rocky 6 was great, especially that one speech where he talks about it doesn't matter how hard you get hit.
Yeah.
It matters that you keep getting up and fighting,
Which,
don't give up.
The only reason why the Rocky movies are so fucking great, because Sylvester Stallone wrote the original one, right? He maintained control of all that shit, So that's why it's so great on that one.
It's weird because George Lucas took over Star Wars, right, for the prequel trilogy, and it wasn't as good as the original one. And you think it would be good because he wrote the whole story with that story before, And I don't get it why it was not as good. I mean, the sword fighting, the lightsaber fights were freaking badass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? those dudes, Ray Park and all those guys, they were freaking badass. But just the plot and the way that it was just laid out was, I don't know.
Yeah. I was
They
like,
could have got a better Padme.
like my brother, he said some of the same things. He's a big Star Wars freak, right? Or geek,
Yeah.
right? He said, well, he said it was good, but they could have done some things a little bit better right there. I mean, I just liked it. I'm like, okay. I mean, I like Star Wars, but I was never a geek when it comes to Star Wars. Never was.
I wasn't like that either, but I did like Rogue One.
Yeah.
Rogue One, they made it like Saving Private Ryan, where like the battles are going on, and that movie was great, especially when you see Darth Vader come out. And this is like the end of that movie is the beginning of episode 4, The New Hope, right? And the way he just tears through people. And they actually did something like that for Luke Skywalker in the Mandalorian, where he's trying to find the little Yoda kid, the Yoda thing.
Yep.
To go be a Jedi or whatever. I was like, man, that was a badass fight too. We kind of mirrored what they did with Darth Vader. And the guy that directed that movie, I think he was a guy that directed music videos. And he made a better movie than most of the other people that are big movie directors. I'm like, what is this? This is way better than the last trilogy. Way better. Mandalorian is way better than the last trilogy too. You know?
Which I did like the last Star Wars one, where Han and Leia's fucking son tells Darth Vader. I did like that one. You know,
You all right, girl? Oh,
you know. But that guy, he played Darth Vader pretty good. He was a jarhead, too.
yeah, he wasn't in the Marine Corps that long.
But he did his 4 years. He did
No,
4 years and left.
Did he do 4 years, or did he get? I thought he got injured and he got discharged out.
I know he didn't. He wasn't there past 4 years. Put it that way.
Yeah, like he got injured or something, and then he somehow he got he made enough money or got the GI Bill to go to Juilliard or whatever it is, acting school, and became a pretty good actor.
Well,
I've never seen anything else, but besides that one that's called 65.
Yeah,
have you seen that movie?
I have not seen it. I know what you're talking about.
Okay, so it's like he's a human and he's on a spaceship and his family passed away and he's like a explorer or something. He goes to Earth and it's 65 million years before our time. So this is when the comet comes and the asteroid kills all the dinosaurs, right? So he's fighting all the dinosaurs and there's another kid that's with him that he's got to save, and they take off the planet as the dinosaur extinction is happening. It was a pretty good movie, believe it or not. I thought it was all.
And they're making another Predators Arnold Schwarzenegger too.
Really? They have
Interesting, yeah.
to, because what they did was they connected Predator 1, 2, Alien versus Predator, all that, and then they had Prey, which takes place in like I don't know how early in the past, like in the I don't know, the 900s or the thousands, and the girl kills that thing, and then there's like a Predator movie where it shows they're kidnapping people and freezing them cryogenically to go to the Predator hunting planet or something like that. Like they had a cameo for Dutch in it.
Well,
like Schwarzenegger Dutch.
Well, you got Predator Badlands that just came out last year, right there.
Yeah, I haven't watched that.
I haven't either, but they're on that planet right there.
Yeah,
on Predator planet.
Was that Earth, or is it supposed to be Earth?
No, it's a different planet.
Okay,
I haven't watched it.
How you doing, Thumper?
Pretty good. I had to run
tired.
a bunch of shit, run a bunch of errands and stuff, and then just got home, picked up my boy. It's been a busy 2 days. I was in Chicago for the hockey game, and then I got home at like midnight, and then turned around and left the next day for Peoria, which is an hour and a half away, and then for the rodeo and the concerts, and didn't get home until 12:30-ish this morning. And then
Who was playing?
So it's the Bulls Bands and Barrels Rodeo. It's a different kind of rodeo. It's pretty cool. Really good fucking rodeo. They even have a live DJ.
Really?
It's the only rodeo that has a live DJ that travels with them. And he's the only DJ that's ever played at the Grand Ole Opry. It's pretty fucking cool. But
wow.
Yeah. and he was an Army vet, 10 years in. Yeah, he's like going on 50 years old, but he's a badass fucking DJ. But it was the concerts were Tyler Nance and Sam Barber. Amazing fucking concert. So they're country, of course, but they're up and coming and they're really awesome. I recommend listening to them if you've never heard of them. They're pretty fucking cool. And Tyler Nance is actually my favorite. Sam Barber is good. He's a little bit slower music. Tyler Nance is a little bit more upbeat. I like the music. It's great. But the rodeo was amazing. It was so cool. I got videos that I'll upload or send to you guys in the group so you can see it. But
anything crazy happened?
A couple horses went down during the barrel racing, fell with the riders on them and stuff. But one of the guys, a couple guys got stomped on by the bulls, got kind of fucked up. But
that'll happen.
You know, that's the nature of the game there, you know.
Yep. Well, no one got their nuts stumped on like Lane fucking Frost, right?
No, nobody got their nuts stepped on, but one guy got his fucking calf stepped on.
Oh,
of course, my son had to make a fucking joke about it because calf, bull, you know, the whole baby bull thing, calf.
Yeah,
I'm like, you're fucking horrible sometimes. But it was
he gets
super
the dark humor from you, I guess, huh?
Yes, he does. The very ironic, you know, stuff too. Yeah, it's it was a good time though, man. It was a blast. It was his first time being at a big concert. You know, other than like the small local bands and stuff that he's seen. So it was really cool to experience that with him. He loved the concerts, and of course we love fucking rodeos. I kept telling him he needs to find himself a country girl, you know. Find him a fucking roper or a fucking barrel racer, you know.
They know how to take a pounding.
Those are the ones you don't want to marry. You have fun with those girls right there.
You never know. You never know. Yeah. I mean, you never know. But I mean, it'll keep him on his toes for sure.
Yeah. I mean, they're definitely fun. I've had a few of my day. They're fun.
Oh yeah, me too.
You know, they're a little wild too. So
it was a good time though, man. It was I have never been down to that event center down there in Peoria. It's fucking big. They actually have two venues in one building, which is crazy because that fucking venue where the hockey team plays and the concerts were and the rodeo was is a whole different venue. And there was another concert going on in another spot of the building. And I was like, holy fuck, that's a lot of people, man. That one building holds a shit ton. I never knew that. I didn't know they could do two events at one time. Mine here is one big ass fucking venue, you know? It's like, God damn.
Yeah, you are going to have to get you a Cubs hoodie. You're going to have to.
I love my Blackhawks hoodie. Come on now. This hoodie this one's special.
That one ain't going to last much longer.
Oh, it will.
Well, next week starts the fucking next Thursday starts the open day.
I know. I hope my team gets their shit together.
Well, first game you got to play the Dodgers in Japan.
I know. I'm like, what the fuck? Who does that? That's bullshit.
The fucking Dodgers.
Which that game, you know it's going to be a weird time for him in Japan.
I know. I don't know why we start our season in fucking Japan.
Well, they're doing that.
Fucking hate that.
They're doing MLB is trying to do what the NFL is doing, reaching out to other countries. What they're doing.
Well, they did it last year too. It was fucking stupid.
No.
I'm like, why? Stop it. That's fucking dumb. And I don't know why the Cubs have done it 2 years in a row.
Yeah. Now, I will say, I did watch some baseball games, their major leagues over there in Japan. Oh, those games are fun to watch. They are.
No, I get it, but why the fuck? Why have we done it 2 years in a row? Other
Yeah.
fucking teams need to do that shit, not
Yeah.
just us.
Yep.
It's like, no, fucking send another team over.
What did I miss? What was going on?
The opening game for the fucking season for the baseball, there's a couple teams that their first game of the season is in fucking Japan, and the Cubs are one of them.
Yep.
But we did it fucking last year too. I don't understand why the fuck we're going to. Was it last year or the year before? Fuck, I don't remember now. But either way, it's like, why the fuck are we going to Japan for our first fucking game?
Well, I think the Chicago Cubs have a pretty good reputation of being a loved baseball team, even though they haven't won a whole lot.
Well, yeah, I mean, we have
They're kind of a famous team.
We have one of the fucking strongest followings.
But
Yes,
but they're the lovable losers right there. That's what they used to call them.
We're the fucking biggest assholes in the fucking, as far as fucking fans go, because we're fucking disgruntled all the time. We will talk shit all fucking game.
That's why they're the lovable losers.
We will make the other team's fans feel like they should fucking run into traffic.
Nah, that don't work all the time. So,
we try our hardest, at least.
But a real Cardinals fan, and then going to Chicago and watch the game, right? Nah, it don't bother us. Nah. We give the shit right back to motherfuckers right there.
St. Louis is just too goddamn nice when you go down there. They're too fucking nice.
Yeah, but when you go to fucking Chicago as a St. Louis fan, guess what? You gotta be a little ruthless to them too.
You have to be, because
You
you're
gotta
gonna
be.
get shit fucking given to you.
Well, it's like the first time I went to a Cardinals game in Chicago, right? I was wearing my shit, right? And I was next in line to get a beer, right? And she kept getting people behind me. I said, "Hey, you fucking bitch!" I said, "What about me?" She goes, "You're the only Cardinals fan that's ever fucking said that shit to me." I said, "I want a fucking beer now." And after that, I didn't have to wait no more after that.
Listen to you two bantering energetically about the most boring fucking sport in the world. Dear God.
It ain't boring.
It's like two retards in a jiu-jitsu match, Whoever wins, they're still retarded.
Have you watched chess matches? Those are pretty boring too.
They are incredibly boring. I have watched them, and I don't see the appeal unless you're the guy actually doing it.
I would
there's
never.
Yes, baseball is more exciting than golf and chess is, definitely.
Yeah, but at least golf has like that gorgeous fucking scenery, It's boring as shit, true, but at least it's really pretty.
The funniest thing about golf is they always whisper, "Oh, this guy's going to hit a 9, he's got to hit 400 yards, to get a hole in 4 or whatever like that."
Mm-hmm.
Why are you whispering? You're miles away from these dudes hitting freaking golf balls. It's ridiculous. The only reason I even paid attention to golf was because of Happy Gilmore, though. That's the only reason. And then, I was like, I found out that's like the rich man's sport. So a lot of higher ups do that crap, like admirals and all that crap. And we ended up doing stuff like that in that Sugi at the time.
The real rich man's sport is polo.
Yeah, polo, yeah.
If you're playing polo, motherfucker, you got money.
Yep. But I did like playing golf. I did. But you got to play it drunk. Can't play it sober.
I like playing golf, but I do not like watching it.
No.
I like playing it though, because I have fun and I suck, and half the time by the third hole I'm tripping, and it's absolutely okay because I'm stumbling. And like, I had the Marshall when I was down in Texas. I was fucking playing with my 2 ex-brother-in-laws and a friend, and I was barefoot because I couldn't wear my cowboy boots on the golf course. So I played barefoot with my pant legs rolled up, got a fucking cowboy hat on and everything else while I'm fucking playing golf. And by the third hole, I was already stumbling. That's why on the 6th hole, I stepped in the fire ant home and had my whole fucking foot ate up like a
Got lit the
motherfucker.
fuck up. Yeah.
Dude, it took months for those fucking bumps to go away. Months for the fucking bite marks to go away. It was fucking horrible. I probably have fucking scars from it.
Was this Florida?
No, this was fucking Texas.
Oh, Texas. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they
Yeah.
got them too. Yep.
I was fucking barefoot on the fucking golf course, and the marshal was like, you guys need to hurry up. And I'm like, hey, this is golf. This isn't a fucking rush game. You don't rush it. Like, I don't care about the motherfuckers behind us. They can fucking play through if they want. But I'm not gonna rush my shots. And then I hit it and I shanked that motherfucker in front of the marshal, and it went over the trees and went onto the other side of the golf course. And I said, see what you fucking did? And he was like, he goes, I've been watching you. That's not the first time you've done that. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
But-
I was drunk as shit though. It was
But
a
there's
good-
certain golf courses here in Missouri. You got to wear shoes, no flip flops, no boots, but shoes. You got to have at least khaki shorts on and a polo on to play.
Oh, this one was a hoity-toity one, and I'm like, I'm not fucking I'm not wearing fucking golf shoes because I didn't bring them, and I'm not renting them. And it was like they have the coolers on the side of the fucking golf carts where you can get ice and get your beers put in there. They have the golf girls driving around, the caddy girls, like the fucking drink carts. It was super fucking expensive too. Their clubhouse was super nice. And I'm like, I am not renting fucking shoes because the amount of money that they wanted to rent them, I could have just gone and bought some way cheaper. I'm like, fuck you guys. I'll go barefoot. Fuck it. Not doing it.
No.
Like, I'm country as fuck anyways. Give me a fucking stick and I'll hit a golf ball. I don't care if it's got a fucking golf head on it or not. It ain't gonna go far, but I have fun. I don't care.
Yeah, but you gotta buy. You can't bring your old beer to the golf course. You gotta buy their shit, which is fucking expensive.
Bullshit. I had a fucking cooler in the back of the truck and I fucking loaded up after I bought a couple beers from them and then I threw a bunch in ours. I was like, fuck that. I ain't getting all their fucking beer. Like, yeah. I snuck that shit in. The marshal never figured it out either, which was fine. I mean, granted, you're not supposed to do that, but you know me. I do what I want. No, I like to golf though. It's fun. I'm not great at it. I'm decent sometimes. The drunker I get, it's like bowling. The drunker I get, the better I am.
Oh, fuck bowling. Fuck all that shit.
And same with pool. I'm actually better at pool after I've been drinking for a while because I'm more relaxed. Not overthinking my shots. I'm not tensed up or any of, so I'm actually doing better. I think I should probably apply that to driving even. It's probably calm me down.
Well, until you get fucking someone hits you, then you're like, ooh. You're like, nope, they caused the accident, but we're taking you to jail.
Hey, at least I will be relaxed sitting in jail.
Then you're gonna be pissed off, like, fuck, I need another beer. Fuck.
Right? You got room service in this bitch? Yeah, no, golf is fun. I just can't watch it.
Yeah.
And I don't mind bowling every once in a while. It's just my shoulder, it kills my shoulders. It's like almost ripping my fucking arm out of the fucking socket, it feels like. Because I got bone spurs and all, nerve damage and everything else. So I can only do so much. But
It's like, see, I can't hold the bowling ball with the holes, right? With my hands and all that. Hurts my fucking hands. So I can get the lightest ball and I just palm that motherfucker and I just fucking heave it down the fucking lane.
yeah, I can't do the whole bowling like everybody else where they like just palm it and then like spin it. I have to use the fucking finger holes.
Yeah, see, I can't use them because it hurts. I got small hands anyways, right? Yeah, it hurts my fucking hands, my wrist.
I never learned how to like palm the ball like professionals and shit.
Yeah, see, I can sit there and curl that motherfucker and just push that motherfucker too.
I can't do it. The last time I did that, I dropped that motherfucker right in the fucking before you're supposed to throw it, and I cracked the fucking floor. And another time I fucking threw it in the lane across from me because I can't like when I palm that motherfucker, I have no grip. I couldn't get that motherfucker
Which-
to go straight. It went into the fucking lane across.
I've done that with the lightest ball, right? You palm that motherfucker, just don't even curve it, just throw it straight, right? Get that motherfucker, you hit the gutter, the bounce over to the middle. You know,
I'm afraid I'll throw it in the motherfucking ceiling.
there's one time, this was back home, I fucking lost that ball, right? That motherfucker didn't hit until at the pins. It was in the fucking air. It wasn't on the fucking floor.
I suck at fucking bowling when it comes to that. Like I said, the more I drink, the better I get because I'm more relaxed and I'm not overthinking shit and I'm not like analyzing and all that. It like kind of calms my head and my mind and my body, and I can just do it. And I actually, you'll see my score go up as I go, but God, I'm no good at bowling. Like I have to use the finger holes in the ball. I'm never happy with whatever ball I get because it's like the weight is not the way I need it. I don't know. I'm just a bougie bitch apparently when it comes to bowling. I can admit it. I'd rather drink, you know?
Thing is, I'm so bad at bowling that it doesn't matter how I do it. I suck either way. So I just stick with the finger holes because it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Now, like playing pool, I'm actually pretty good at pool. I grew up playing pool. I dated a girl in high school and junior high. Her grandpa owned a pool hall, so I was there all the time. And then like I had a pool table in my basement, which was a regulation size with a slate top and everything. And then I've just played pool throughout the years, so I'm actually pretty decent at pool. But bowling, on the other hand, I never had my own bowling alley, so
Well,
I just you know.
This isn't fucking Dickinson. They don't have a mansion with a bowling alley in it.
I did have a friend that had a bowling alley and a basketball court.
You're fucking kidding me.
No, literally in his basement.
That's pretty cool.
They had a whole ass 2-lane bowling alley in their basement, and then out back they had a fenced in full regulation basketball court.
Jeepers. Rich, I take it.
Very. They lived in McClellan Heights, which is like old money.
Is that like the Lake Forest part of Illinois?
Kind of. This is all riverboat old money. So the houses, the mansions were built for the riverboats going up and down the river.
Right. So we're talking 19th century shit.
Yep. 1800s and stuff. And so like his dad was a lawyer and his mom did import export stuff, and so
that's where the money was.
Oh yeah, they both worked in import export. One was just a lawyer. The other one was the one that sold and did the transfers and all that. They had all kinds of money. Their neighbor was my other friend's parent, and he was a brain surgeon. So yeah, there was a lot of money in there. The governor had a house there in that area too. So it's a lot of money in that area. But yeah, it was a nice area. I guess it's just you and me now. They both got up and walked away.
I'll be back in a minute. I'm doing something, fellas.
No worries.
Keep talking, sailors. Keep talking.
Oh. I just fucking ordered pizza for dinner. I am not fucking cooking dinner right now. I didn't get anything out. I did get those shrimp though, Gilly, that we talked about. Yeah, it's a pretty decent size package. It's not a whole lot, but
yeah,
they're big. They're big shrimp.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
fucking Argentina.
I mean, like Cav calls those the Royal Reds, right? Down there in Louisiana, right? The Royal Reds. Yeah, I like, and they're tender as fuck. That's what I like about them.
I know. I just hate getting fucking frozen ones. You know.
Yep. But
I worry about freezer burn and overcooking because of the water content.
And I've really never had a bad one on the Red Argentine yet.
I haven't had a bad one. It's just like I said, it's with them being already soaked with water, and then they
Yeah.
freeze them, and then
Yeah.
it crystallizes, and then you thaw
Yeah.
them out. It's like it does something to the meat. You know, it's not the best. So I don't know. It's one of those things.
It's like before River left, go back to his mom's last week. Guess what? I sauteed some shrimp with some hamburgers, right? He's like, Dad, he said, you need to make the shrimp more often sauteed like that, butter and all that spices.
Good.
You know, I made it just for him. I was like, I mean, I ate a few, but I was like, that's more for him right there. He loves it. You know?
Maybe that's what I'll do for the cooking show on Friday. Maybe I'll do the fettuccine, but I'll do the homemade fettuccine sauce.
Yeah.
Because I'll be using raw milk and then cheese and all that and sweet cream butter. So I'll do that for the cooking show. I don't know.
My car. Which
I don't know.
They look mess it up.
I also just realized I have 2 whole ass turkeys in my fucking freezer.
Yep.
What the fuck? I
Deep
don't know
fry
why
one
I
of them,
couldn't-
God damn it!
Huh?
So deep fry one of them. Get you a couple of gallons of peanut oil and go to town.
Well, I can, but I want to smoke one.
All right.
I
We'll
love
smoke one, deep fry the other.
I love smoking turkey.
You got 2.
I know one's a actual breast. It's like this big, and then I
okay.
have a whole ass turkey, and the whole ass turkey I'll probably just smoke.
Okay.
But I can't do that on our cooking show because that takes way too long.
Oh, dude, there's so much shit I would love to do on the show, but I can't.
Yeah.
Well, if you go hot and fast on smoking, you can do it on the show time frame. That can be done. Yes, it can be.
Smoking a
turkey-
turkey in an hour? Eh.
No,
Nah.
that turkey.
Dude,
will
I
take-
can smoke a whole turkey in my drum in a little bit over 2 hours. Put it that way.
Well, mine would be like about 3 hours, I think.
Yeah, at the very least, you'd have to spatchcock it to make sure that it
Yeah.
cooked a little quicker.
Well, in the drum, it's a convection oven. Anyways, you crank that bitch up to 350, right? Get that smoke rolling too with the wood. Be done in 2 hours.
Well, my problem is with the live fire, you got to be a little
Yeah.
careful because
I
I
know.
have flame. You don't have
Yeah,
flame.
I know. Yeah. Especially since I have that diffuser in there, right?
Yeah.
Even if there is a flame, right? Guess what? That diffuser takes it out.
Yeah,
Right
it
there.
ain't hitting it. Mine will. Like mine will reach the grate, and I have it set at 18 inches. I've had flames hit, you
Yeah.
know, and I'm like, fuck, I better slow it down because
Yeah.
if I don't, it's gonna burn, you know.
Well, it's like I'm gonna do that Hungarian dish again. No, when it's my turn to cook, right? Dude, that's gonna be a 2 hour podcast at least, right there.
Yeah.
You know. And
Oh,
it
and I
takes
gotta
forever.
take
Huh?
exception to that meme you guys sent about guys who cook with gas versus guys who cook with charcoal.
That was me that said that one.
I was gonna say, what one?
I
was
ain't
that?
got enough hair to fucking do a fucking bun, okay?
I said
Where did
that
you
one,
send
Nick.
that?
I said that the other day on Facebook.
On Facebook? I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I was like, I saw that. I said, oh, this is too good not to share. I was waiting to get a fuck you from Nick on that one.
I
Is
took
he
the high
muted?
road.
Hello?
Hello.
You guys hear me?
Hello? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, we responded to
Can't
you,
hear
didn't
you
we?
guys. It's so weird.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
That was random. Hello?
Oh, then it died.
I just plugged it in.
He can't hear us. You can't hear us, right?
Rocky is a tard.
Puts cocks in his mouth.
Okay, here
Oh,
it
wait.
is. Okay.
What? Oh, there he is.
If you're retarded, if I'm retarded, you motherfuckers are too. So shut up.
We all know we're all.
Like calling the kettle black.
We don't
you
pretend we're
retard.
not. What are
Hey,
you talking about?
Hey, we all know we're all retarded in some way or another.
Yeah.
So
It's proven. I'm diagnosed retarded. It's fine.
I'm not diagnosed, but you can tell.
I'm diagnosed retarded and psychotic, so we're good. And
I don't know
since
about psychotic.
I
just,
could
you know.
I could fly off the handle, and I got 2 things I can fall back on. Like, sorry, Judge, I'm retarded, and then hang on. Sorry.
So you're basically Jim Carrey's character in The Cable Guy.
That freaking
Or-
movie, dude.
Or Me, Myself, and Irene.
I love
Dude,
that movie.
that was way better than The Cable Guy. I remember we saw that movie in like Singapore, or I forget where we
We
were
was-
in 2000 it came out.
That one was pretty good though. That one was.
VegaClean, huh? What's the matter, honey? Little extra cheese on the taco? There's no price on this. Price check on VegaClean aisle 5. That's VegaClean aisle 5.
Yeah, that crap.
She's got
was
full-on
funny, dude.
fallopian fungus. She's baking a loaf of bread, and I think it's sourdough. Don't put a rush on that.
You know what I liked about that movie is everyone treated him like crap, and once he freaking snapped, he was
Instant
unstoppable.
respect.
Yeah, instant like that. You know that kind of thing is actually kind of like real life
Yeah.
in a way.
Dude, one of the things that I learned back in 2008, before I moved to Washington, right? For my birthday, the year before, a couple of buddies of mine that, they were lifters. I was lifting at the time. They got me a cycle of steroids. They got me testosterone and nanthate, decadurabolin, and equipoise. And I've been researching it for probably 2 years before that, because I wanted to make sure, if I wanted to do it, exactly what I was getting myself into. And
Yeah.
given the age I was at and everything, it all looked, it looked all right to do, at least for a trial run, just to see how I liked it, right? So for a 3-month period, I did a cycle of steroids. And the results were immediate. Like, this shit really works well. And the recovery took about 2 weeks afterward. Wasn't too bad, not a big deal. But one thing I learned, you get more aggressive. And I don't mean like belligerent, fuck you, making a mountain out of a molehill type aggression. I'm just talking about you lose your patience for stupid shit. You tell people exactly what you think. That little guilty feeling right in here when you put somebody in their place that you get, that's gone. It's completely gone. When your testosterone is fucking sky high, right? And so I went through that cycle, and my demeanor changed in that sense. I was a lot more assertive. I was a lot more aggressive. I didn't put up with any shit at all. I told people exactly what I was fucking thinking. Didn't care if they liked it or not. And the way people treated me changed within like a week. I mean,
Yeah, it's funny.
The difference was
It's funny.
fucking dramatic. And one of the greatest things I learned was you can continue that mindset even after you're done with your cycle and your hormones get back to normal and they stabilize to where they were. You could still keep doing that. You don't have to.
Yeah, I realized it was more of a mindset, bro.
It absolutely is.
Like
because
there
I
was
changed my
a time
mindset
where-
artificially, but once I changed my mindset artificially and I saw the benefits of it, you can then do it consciously after the artificial part wears off.
Yeah, I picked that. I somehow along the way when I was either a second or first class, that became a thing. That was with just me being like, okay, you're going to be disrespectful to me. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to rip you apart now. I'm going to make you cry.
Yep.
And I did.
Find out that most people are all bluster and most of them don't want to fight and they don't want to put the nuts on the table. Most people are fucking
and
cowards.
I was willing to like, okay, well, let's take the crows off.
Right.
Come on, MA, whatever. Come on, MAC. I'm MA1. Let's take the crows and the anchors off.
And see where this goes.
Yeah, because I was so sick and tired of it.
On a table. I don't give a shit.
Anyways, like,
Brett, you'll put your nuts on anything. What are you talking about?
You're right. I will.
There's very little that Thumper won't put his nuts on. Let's be honest here.
What about lava, liquid hot magma?
I mean, if it winks at me, I might.
I guess that would be a bubble, right?
But Mick, when you say you moved out to Washington, you gotta say the second time you moved out to Washington.
Sorry, what? I didn't hear you.
Yeah, you said you moved out to Washington 2008. You should have said that's the second time I moved out there.
That is correct. The second time, yes.
Who makes that
The
mistake?
most recent time. I made the mistake of trying to make New York work, and it took me 6.5 years to realize that shit just wasn't happening.
But then you turned around and made another mistake and moved to Washington again.
Well, back in 2008, it wasn't a mistake.
It only became a mistake when in
Back in
2020,
2008,
when
it was
they
a
went
libertarian
crazy.
state with almost no fucking laws and no taxes.
Dude, I remember paying for like vehicle registration for the clown car I had, the Hyundai, $33.
Yeah.
I go to California, 150, 200.
Now, Washington's like that too. It's crazy expensive.
Yeah, but I mean, like back in 99 to 2001 to 2002,
it was cheap.
When I bought that car, it was so cheap. I was like, I'll live in Washington because of this, just for that, right? I never went back.
Yeah.
The only time I ever went back to Washington was when I left Seal Beach to get stationed in Atsugi, Japan. They had me fly from LAX to SeaTac and from SeaTac to Japan.
Yep.
It was either Kadena, it wasn't Narita. No, it wasn't. It was a military base. It was I think Kadena, maybe. I can't remember now.
You flew into the Air Force Base, most likely. That's what you did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is up north, Japan, right there, northern Japan.
What's crazy was like they were telling us, like, dude, there's like a Loch Ness Monster kind of thing out there. I was like, man, I wanted to stay and try and go see it, right? I've always been interested in that stuff, but they picked me up and I went to freaking Atsugi.
Yep. Sure. I mean, well, at least you got to go to Japan for a second time.
Well, I mean, the good thing was, it's like, okay, when I became an MA, right, I didn't know about law enforcement per se, but I picked up on physical security when I was in Seal Beach. When I went to Atsugi, we had incidents all the time where people were damaging property. There were assaults and all kinds of stuff, right? So I learned all of that stuff there. And I learned that stuff as I had just learned how to take proper voluntary statements from the MPI school. So by the time I went to Guantanamo Bay, I got all the qualifications in a month. Like I got patrolman, dispatcher, watch commander, all that stuff, like boom, 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 because they had no PQS at the time until 2010. And then by that time I was qualified, and then they put me in an office job from that point on. I got qualified, I became an investigator over there. Then I went to anti-terrorism force protection and training. And then went to AT in Bahrain, AT in training in Seal Beach, AT in training in freaking Washington, Washington Navy Yard, and then AT training. Well, actually, operations chief on the Lincoln, which I liked that more than I'd like the AT and all that stuff, because I actually got to interact with the sailors and be a freaking leader for once.
That was their first mistake.
No, dude. I have people calling me still. Like, I've been out for about 5 years. Last year I had one of my sailors call me up, say, hey dude, hey chief, I made chief. Another one called me up, he said, I got capped to first class, or mapped. They call it mapped now, not capped, mapped.
Yeah.
Meritorious advanced program. Yeah, mapped.
Yeah.
And I was like, that was the coolest thing, was like I had made such a good impression on some of the sailors that I had, because I was actually in a position to be a good chief, that, it felt really cool for me to get called and be like, hey, thank you for teaching me, or, whatever. I made chief. And like some of them people, they've made senior chief now. Some of them have made LDO. I'm like, I'm proud of them.
I actually, so I got a message. I got a message a couple of years back from a guy that I trained on the fight.
Who?
Lee.
I
don't think you ever met him. He was Chinese.
Was he there when I was there?
No, he was not. No.
I remember Nakata.
No,
he came on after we was already gone, right? When he came on.
Yep.
Okay.
He is now a California Highway Patrolman, and he thanked me because everybody gave him shit because he could barely speak English, and he got sent to the oil lab because nobody else could fucking handle him because he barely spoke English. And I took him under my wing. I taught him everything, and he did his time in the Navy, got out, and became a California Highway Patrolman because I helped him, and I showed him how to learn English a little bit better and everything else. And he actually messaged me on Facebook and thanked me for that.
That's awesome.
Pretty cool.
And get back. Here's what I shared to the group. If y'all did not see it, real quick. Guys that grill on charcoal versus guys that grill on gas. Right there.
What the heck? Oh, the Lions got a freaking
Man bun.
I forgot what they call
Love
that
it.
crap.
And bud.
You know what it reminds me of? I think the samurais did that
Yeah, but
back in the day.
nowadays it's
But
the
back
fucking
then,
hipsters.
Manly, now
Now,
it's fucking girly.
yes, and now it's girly.
It's sissy la-la-ness. It's sissy la-la.
That's why I couldn't resist sharing that because I know Nick grills on gas. So
Stupid. I'll be right back.
If he had hair, it would be in a man bun.
but I mean, you see why I shared that? I could not resist. I could
Hell
not.
yeah. I probably would have done the same.
I mean, I was gonna fucking save that one. I was like, no, I'm just gonna share it to a group now. Fuck it. You know?
Okay.
But
It's like
Nick,
that thing I shared about the MA and military police.
you know, I'm like, I figured I'd get more reaction from Nick on that. I'm like, damn it.
Oh. At least you got a reaction. I didn't get a reaction out of Rocky with the MPMA one.
Well, Rocky don't watch all that, look at all that shit either sometimes. Not like we do.
That shit was hilarious. I was waiting for it too. I was waiting for it.
Yep.
Out of all the videos I figured would goat him into a fucking reaction, he didn't take it.
Yeah, he might not have seen it either.
I'm kind of disappointed.
Oh shit, wrong person. That was for a little tape, not you.
Oh.
Well, because he's at his brother's house. He sent the picture. He'd, be smoking chicken, right? With that sweet chili sauce, right?
Yeah.
Because he told me he was gonna be all day because he'll be at his brother's house. He don't have Zoom on his phone yet. I was like, hell, it's easy. Just download that motherfucker.
Right?
But when he's at his brother's house, the kids always run in and out, all that bullshit too. So
That's understandable.
Yeah, I noticed.
I get it.
You got to roll out. All right.
yeah, Nick, I showed them the fucking clip that I sent to the group about the grilling, so they know what it is now. So
The gorilla.
the
The
grilling.
grilling. The
grilling.
gas grill versus fire.
Oh, grilling. Yes.
Now they know what we're talking about, Nick.
Right. Okay. So yes, I'm the bearded man bun,
You're the Bucci one.
metrosexual guy who's far too much of a pussy to light a piece of actual wood on fire and cook like the cavemen did. Yes. Yes, I need
you're
modern
more like-
convenience to heat my food because
It
I'm
looks
incapable of
more like a
surviving
hipster.
otherwise. I know what
More
you're
like
all
a hipster.
saying, and you know what? It's fine.
One of these times you're just gonna have to come on with the all enveloping flannel shirt that they all wear. The one red and black one, that they all wear.
You know what? I don't have those. I have only like
I need
two
to get
flannel
red and
shirts that are
black one
both pretty
because I got a
manly,
pair of
so
shoes
I
that
can't
are
help you
perfect
there.
for it.
Fucking Rocky is fucking shit.
Rocky
But I
is
do have a
fucking
couple
cute.
of I do have a couple of
I
Lacoste
have-
polo shirts.
I have two pair of Pumas, right? And they look like
yeah,
freaking
yeah.
Air Jordan. What's up? Hold on.
All right,
Give me a
hold on. God damn it. You guys are making me do this, and I hate you for it.
Rocky always fucking shirts and shoes. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Fuck. Oh, Mick went to go get a shirt.
Hey, when we're out there in the Two Orleans, right? We're gonna have to get Mick the wig with the man bun.
Hi there, fellas. My name's Mick. You can see by my polo shirt and popped collar that I'm quite sophisticated. I
There
like
you
to go
go.
with gas because
There you go.
honestly, I don't want to dirty my hands with any of that natural fuel, and it's really bad for the environment anyway. My neighbors, they constantly complain about the smell, so gas is really the only way to go if you care about your food, the environment, your neighbors, or any one of a number of things. And I'm going to look down on you all squarely for being the type of anachronistic cavemen that still feel the need to light solid objects on fire to cook your burgers.
Nick,
So yes, I proudly wear the mane of the gas grill enthusiast. So
Nick,
go
we're
fuck
gonna have to
yourself.
get you. We'll go up to
Rocky,
New Orleans, right?
you're-
We're gonna
you're
have to
muted.
get you the man bud wig. Gonna have to. Rocky, you're fucking muted.
But you know what? I threw this on just for the bloody hell of it to make a point, but I actually kind of like this look. I don't
Oh.
mind it so much.
Rocky, you're muted again. Come on.
I was like, that's great. That's fucking great. That's great. You need that cigarette that's like the extension thing that you see like in the Rocky movies.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Like
yeah, the
Cruella
cigarette
de Vil
holder.
would fucking smoke that kind of thing. She'd have a cigarette like that.
Well, I ain't changing twice, so I'm going to keep wearing this for the rest of the podcast.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I hope not, because that's the way it is.
Is that the St. Patty's Day one? The hat from St. Patty's Day?
No, that one's emerald green patchwork.
Yeah,
this
that's a
one's
different
a blue and dark green patchwork.
Okay. I saw the green, but
Yeah, this year's I think this one's called the Workman.
it's a nice one. I like it.
Yeah, I like it too.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm looking up. I'm looking
Boston
up how much
Scally,
this-
man, they make a really good hat. I
Yeah.
think I've got like 6 or 7 of their hats, man. They're really nice. I mean,
One of
reasonably
these days-
priced too. These things are like $50 a piece. They're not that much.
Huh.
One of these
Oh,
days,
wow.
you got to get like the Sherlock Holmes jacket and wear the Sherlock Holmes hat with a pipe.
Well, I can only have so many costumes for this fucking podcast, okay? I already got the hat.
Well, I have a St. Patty's Day costume. I have a
You're like
Cinco de
we're-
Mayo costume.
We're
July
starting to turn
4th
into the
costume.
know the alien guy on American Dad.
No, I've
Yeah.
never watched it.
Yeah,
What?
the alien character in American Dad always has like costumes and disguises and shit. Like every
What?
episode, he's got like a different costume. Like, I
Roger.
love disguises.
Roger.
Yeah.
Roger's the
Roger.
alien. Yes, and Stan is the American dad. Worked for CIA. All that
Yeah,
bullshit. Yes.
He's like, I love disguises.
Nick, I found you. Which I might go ahead and order this one. Here you go, right here, just for you, Nick,
Uh-oh.
out there.
Oh my god.
Hell yes.
Honey, look. Wait, you just hold on. It might be on the
Share it again for Heidi since you missed it. There you go.
Yeah, he definitely needs to wear that.
That's awesome.
That's
I'll
pretty
chip
good.
in.
Oh my
I'll
god.
chip in on that motherfucker.
Well, I have to get 2 of them because Cav, guess what? He does gas too. So
Yep, there we go.
Watch, he's gonna come on. If he's watching, he's gonna come on me. What the hell are you talking about?
The Bobby twins.
Right, well, I'll
give
tell you
his-
what, man. I'll tell you what, man. You buy me that wig there, man. I'm a brush your teeth when you come down here. Now I will.
I give Cav shit all the time. I'm like, Cav, because the first time he did charcoal was here with me during deer season, right there. You know,
Really?
He goes, he was yelling. He goes, that's a much better flavor. I said, exactly.
Oh,
Then
dude, there's no
yes.
question that charcoal and shag and hardwood's a far better flavor. No one's doubting that.
Yeah.
But with my
And
gas
that's the reason-
grill, if I'm cooking up a flank, I can fire that bitch up, get it to max temp in about 8 minutes.
Sure.
8 minutes to cook the thing. Off, rest, sliced up. I'm eating the thing 12 minutes.
Sure. I
Boom,
mean, that's
done.
the only thing with gas is fucking time, right there. It's
Yeah.
fucking time.
You save
I
a
mean-
lot of it. But as far as like, the flavor and shit, yeah, no, I don't think any reasonable person thinks that gas tastes better than fucking charcoal. There's just no way.
Well, you'll be surprised, man. You'll be surprised.
No, there's absolutely no fucking comparison as far as flavor goes. None whatsoever.
And I always
I use
said,
gas out of convenience, but I'm not an idiot.
you know, those guys I used to work with, right? They said, why don't you use gas? I said, because the flavor, it fucking sucks, for one. I said, I don't care if it takes me half an hour to an hour to cook something versus 10, 15 minutes, right? I said, I have patience when it comes to cooking. I do.
Yeah, my brother-in-law's the same way, man. He's got 3 rigs. He's got his Weber kettle, and his Weber kettle has the propane assist, to get it lit.
Yep.
And he's had that for fucking what, 15 years? Thing's still going. Thing works great.
Those,
He's got
those
his
are pretty
Traeger,
sturdy rigs.
for obvious reasons, and then he's got his Blackstone like I got. So that's all he cooks on is fucking natural flame, either the Traeger or the Weber.
I mean, the only time I ever use gas is for my Blackstone or my fucking fish fry. That's fucking it.
But it ain't touching the meat. It's just heating the surface. That's different.
Yeah. I mean, that's it. Right there.
Hey, honey, come here.
Yeah. I prefer. Oh shit.
Oh, you want to show her the wig too?
No, but you know what? If you want to pull it up, I wouldn't mind showing it to her. Yeah, that'd be funny.
There you go. Is she coming? I'll pull it up.
Well, that was a while ago, but
there it is.
Rocky's muted again.
If she's gonna show up, so.
Oh, she's feeding the dog. Yeah, she'll be here.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I look hot like this?
Okay. Okay. Here we go.
Yes.
We're gonna get Charlie.
So they're making fun of me.
Oh no! Oh, he looks very nice. Oh
No. Show her the gas meme.
Oh, the gas meat. Okay.
Yeah, you have to start from the beginning.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So this got shared on our little chat we have going on.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
I'm legit curious.
Let me bring it up here. There you go. Right here. All right.
Okay.
And I did this to take a little jab at Beck. I did.
Of course.
No, we didn't know that. Really?
So I got my polo, popped my collar, and
Yeah. So now we're
the
going.
virtues of being a suburbanite who has sophistication and prefers gas.
So
And then I
now
thought to
we're.
myself, you know what? This actually looks pretty fucking good. It was accidental, but
So now we're gonna get him that wig, right? And we're gonna get Cav on the wig too, because Cav, grills with gas too, not charcoal either. So.
And he's the raging Cajun down in Louisiana. He's a guy we're going to see.
Oh right.
He's one rough motherfucker, and he doesn't grill with charcoal, which is I think kind of funny.
That is kind of funny.
Yeah.
What? That's really weird. Okay.
It's pretty sad.
I mean, you never know what the fuck we're gonna come up with sometimes. You never know.
It's fact.
And the fact that Nick's willing to fucking play into it is fucking awesome.
What am I gonna do?
I love it. I love it.
You know,
What'd be funny is if all of us wore those wigs one day.
Let's just say, dude, as long as you're not disrespecting me as a man, like fundamentally, dude, I will fucking lean into any roast. I don't give a shit.
which if I keep growing my hair out right, guess what? I can have a man bun for a long time. Keep growing my hair out.
It's still not as bad as Gilly having to wear a Cubs jersey.
Actually, I leaned into that. Didn't bother me one fucking bit. So,
I know, but the pride was damaged
Yeah,
a little.
but I lost the fucking bet. But I lost the bet. Fuck it.
Yep.
Well, did you hear about? Did you hear Jordan Peterson talking about this sort of thing? Okay, so he told a story. I'll keep it really short, but there was a kid they called Lunch Bucket on his crew, on a railroad crew he was on when he was younger, and he was a kid who was a good worker, but he had this lunch bucket that was like a kid's lunchbox, and so they used to make fun of him, and he used to get really pissed off when they make fun of him. And so they would just make fun of him even harder. They'd throw rocks at his helmet and just fuck with him all the time, because every time they did something, they got a reaction from him. And he lasted maybe 2 weeks on the crew and then quit. And it was a really good job too, like good pay, outdoors work, like good stuff. He couldn't handle the pressure. And the whole point was, when people give you shit, you got to lean into it, man. You can't fucking crumble. You can't throw a fit. You can't be a bitch. And then he said himself, he's like, when I got popular, when I got famous out of nowhere, people told me, people started making memes about how my voice sounded like Kermit the Frog. And Jordan Peterson does sound a little like Kermit and he's like, you know what? He's like, I just leaned into it. I said, yep, that's funny. You're right. I see your point. And he's like, and by doing that, after about a month or two, the internet moved on because I didn't push back, because I leaned into it and said, you know what? You got a point.
You take away their power.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
As long as it's not blatant lies or disrespect and they're just fucking clowning you, man, lean into it.
You got to have fun with it, I mean, that's the thing, is if you don't have fun with it and you fucking throw it back at them and be like, yeah, I don't give a shit.
You see, there's a tactic that's called agree and amplify. Which means, like, let's say if a girl hits on you, right? And you say, I'm sorry, love, I'm not interested. And she says something like, what are you, gay? You go, oh my God, sweetie, you are the first person to put it together. I am so freaking queer. Oh my goodness. Can we be friends? Because honestly, I need someone to talk to about this because I am so amazingly gay. Like, that's agree and amplify.
Mhm.
And it works every single fucking time.
And then they feel guilty because they don't want to look stupid.
Right. Like, exactly. And
You
you know
just
what?
play their game
I
against
did
them. and
not
they
think
fall
this
through.
outfit would be this fucking sexy, but it is. I just threw it on to clown a little bit, and now I'm like, God damn, I should show up like this all the time.
You look
Fucking love it.
debonair.
Thanks, guys. I'm glad you guys made fun of me.
It was a man bun. It wasn't the shirt.
But I don't have any hair, so I have to work with what I have, dude.
That's
Hey,
why
it does
we're-
look good. It looks good. It looks like
That's
you're
why
going
we're gonna
golfing.
get him. That's why we're gonna give him that wig. You know.
You give me that wig, and I will fucking film myself cooking burgers on my gas grill with it.
Oh, I bet you would.
Betcha.
And
It'll
that's like
be
we
the
all.
first time it'll be the first time I've had hair since 2000.
We all leaned into that shit, right? We
Be a
make
great
fun of one
feeling.
another. We do. We make fun of one another all the fucking time.
Oh, fast forward 2 years, I've got like 15 wigs. I'm like, I'm a fucking wig guy now, man. Thanks for getting me into this.
Hey, Grace,
You know what?
Charlie likes
Get
You don't need it.
the one from SpongeBob.
Yes, you
The
don't need it.
SpongeBob one. Have you seen that wig in the SpongeBob cartoon?
yes.
These dudes are like heavy metal guys, right? And this dude's bald. He's like, man, I need some hair. So he gets this wig. And it looks like those wigs from the colonial times, those white, ridiculous wigs like the British
Oh, yeah, the
judges wear.
magistrate wigs.
Yeah, they look stupid. But it was like oh, dude, if I could find that crap, I'd wear it. I wanted to wear it on the taco truck when we still did the taco truck.
Well, did you see the movie
We're
Rockstar?
we actually came
Dude
back.
takes
We're doing
wig off.
special events.
Well,
We're going to be doing special events now.
Okay. Nice.
how are you?
Nice.
Good.
Look, we're gonna do a car show, a tattoo festival, and then another one this year.
Sweet.
Nice. Oh,
You gonna get a tattoo of a taco?
No, I don't know. I want to get another one.
I bet you anything. If you make a dozen tacos and bring it to one of them booths, they will do you a quickie tattoo of a taco for free. I will bet.
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Heidi got a tattoo like that.
Say.
A taco.
She
traded
got
tacos.
it for free. She gave her 4 tacos.
No, I gave them tacos and they gave me a tattoo.
See?
It's
There you
called
go.
you barter right there.
Exactly.
Bartering system. Vic says Charlene loves pickles.
Yep.
Says I made those pickle bride ones, right? It's what you can buy them now. Exhale right there now.
Wait, who's getting a tattoo of a taco?
Hold on a second. Hey, love. Have you seen the pickle brined French fries?
Are you gonna go in?
Yeah, Gilly just brought them up.
Are you gonna cook chicken?
Which one?
French
The
fries?
chicken.
No, dill pickle seasoned French fries.
Oh,
Oh, I love that brand. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna have
Well,
to check that out.
That's why I knew that you love pickles, right? So I was like,
I
because
love pickles.
the last time I did homemade fries, right? Guess what? I
Yeah.
pickle fried them and then fried them with duck fat right there. You can taste that pickle in them.
Tuesday.
Lost the glasses.
Last glasses.
So I had to show that to Vic.
So dark in here.
I'm gonna do it tomorrow, so I have leftovers for Tuesday, honey.
Oh, trust me, I'm definitely gonna be looking for those here too.
There you go.
Yep, thank you.
Under the desk.
Yep.
Of course.
Yeah, but that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I love that.
I mean, who doesn't love pickles? Come on now.
Right.
I'm 50-50 on pickles.
I mean, I even put pickles on my peanut butter sandwiches right there sometimes. You
I've
know,
never tried that. I've never tried
No,
that.
I can't see it. No.
Don't listen to
I
Gilly.
don't-
He
I
puts shit on
Either.
stupid
I'm just
stuff.
I don't know. What?
So don't listen to Gilly. He puts shit on stupid
Hey.
stuff.
sometimes my fucking weird concoctions taste great. So
Yeah, Gil's the type of motherfucker that would put ketchup on a fucking graham cracker. So,
You know, we're gonna.
actually, I tried that and was
I
no
knew
good.
it.
It was no good.
Son of a
Don't we need
bitch.
to get you because you're always experimenting like that. We need to get you like a white lab coat and a fucking Emmett Brown freaking wig from Back to the Future.
The hillbilly fucking dance. Just,
And you could be Emmett Brown, you know, freaking
Gilly,
Dr. Emmett
you
Brown.
are both the soul and the bane of this podcast.
No. But I know. I mean, I know Brett. He shakes his head sometimes. What I come up with, I know he does.
You'd ruin
That's
a
fine.
fucking filet mignon with ketchup. I swear to fucking God.
Oh,
Yes,
I was
I
gonna
would.
say that
Yes, I would.
mustard is the best.
So y'all remember the movie Waiting, you know, the rednecks that came in?
Yep.
Nut
Yeah.
sets off the flavor of a steak like some ketchup.
It's like, you know, y'all know who Patrick Mahomes is, right? Quarterback
Yeah.
for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
He caught hell when people found out that he likes ketchup on his steaks.
Rightly so. He should be excoriated for
And
that.
State Farm did a commercial about it, too.
No. If you actually like fucking ketchup on your steak, you deserve all the hate you get.
Which I don't give a shit. Hate me all you want. I was like, fuck.
Oh, I most assuredly will. Nothing's off limits here, motherfucker.
Could you imagine, like, if Gilly could eat fucking steak? Him going to, like, Japan to this, like, high-end fucking steakhouse, getting Wagyu.
Actually,
Some
I did.
lions on some fucking.
Actually,
And he pulls a fucking ketchup bottle out of his pocket and fucking starts squirting that shit on. Like, what the fuck?
actually, in
I think
Japan,
that might make Japan nuke America.
no, I did do that in '97, right? It wasn't Wagyu. It was fucking Kobe beef, right?
Which is ultra fucking Wagyu.
And I did. I had a bottle of ketchup with the top and other. And the waitress, you see that? She was, what the fuck is wrong with you?
That's an international incident. I swear to
Yes,
fucking God.
yes. There was diplomats involved, I'm pretty sure, to smooth that one over. They went to the embassy and said, what the fuck's your boy doing?
Well,
You made your senator work fucking extra hard.
if anybody was going to have international, it's just multiple ones. It was
I tell you what. That's
Dude,
just
the crap we did in our deployment of 2000 should have been freaking international incidents.
yeah, but you never. I'm the one fucking put the party flag in Australia. Come on that cruise. Come on now.
That's
Don't
just because
try-
your dumbass got caught.
Well, yeah, because I mean, no, I seriously thought I was on the sidewalk, right? I wasn't on. I thought I was on the sidewalk, but the only time I was a good boy, the only place I was really a good boy was Singapore, right there.
Yeah.
Because
well, yeah,
we
you
was-
get your ass a cane.
It sucked.
Yeah. See, when we was there in '98, right? You guys wasn't all there yet. Me and Rocky was there. Guess what? That's when that cane of that American kid happened when he fucking vandalized those cars, right? Keyed those cars. That had just happened. I'm like, nope, I am not fucking around this one. Nope, I'm
We
gonna
had-
be a good boy.
We had family friends that lived over there for Caterpillar.
Yeah.
When that happened.
Look, Thumper, your favorite fucking animal right there.
A fucking walking asshole.
And I love that one Nick said to the group with the fucking cat in the back.
I thought Thumper would like that one.
And when you first said that, it took me a minute, so I was like, "The fuck is it?" I said, "Oh, it's a cat in the back." You know,
The
But
only
we
good
didn't
cat is a cat in a fucking plastic bag tied up and thrown in a river.
but we didn't get a good response from you on that one, Thumper. He did not. So I was like,
No.
"Damn it!" I was like, "Damn, he should have got a better response from you." You know, be like tacos. You know, Mexican food have cats in there. You know, Chinese food have dogs. Come on now.
See, I love cats, but I'm aware that Thumper hates cats.
Yeah. So you know,
Above
so
all
we
things,
fuck with-
I am a man of comedy.
just like we fuck with him, just like I fuck with him with ketchup. No, he hates ketchup, so
Yeah.
you know.
But here, this time, I was there for my boy. He hates cats. And I gave something that would give him a little smile.
Ugh.
I was thinking, I said, what can we make with that? I was like, oh yeah, tacos.
Oh, God.
Rocky needs to trade some tacos for a tramp stamp as a taco right there.
It needs to be pink.
Now, what I'm going to get is I'm going to get my Davy Jones tattoo.
Mhm.
Because I got to be Davy Jones when I crossed the line in 2019 or 2020.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm kind of conflicted because I've got 2 tattoos, and the last one of them's 25 years old, right? And there's a part of me that wants to get them like redone.
I ordered us food.
Oh, you did.
I did.
Oh,
What did you order?
Chinese.
you're the Chinese.
It's gonna be a surprise.
Okay.
Kitty cat.
You're gonna like it.
Okay.
Now, Chinese is dog, not kitty cat. Mexican food is dog. Or
In America,
Right.
it's kitty cat.
now Chinese is dog. Put that way.
As long as it's cooked well done, I don't care.
Hey, I actually had dog in fucking Hong Kong, so that is
I'm
good.
sure you did.
That is good. Yes. You know.
Oh, I'm fucking full.
Now, Rocky, you need the sparrows too, brother.
Yeah,
I
but
know,
like I was
dude,
saying though, I was thinking about getting maybe the nautical tattoos, the ones that I qualify for. You know,
Like
I'm pretty sure.
I really,
I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure I
I'm sorry.
qualify for 2 swallows.
Yeah, to them. Yeah.
I qualify for the cross cannons because I was in a gunnery division. I was 5-inch, so
Yep.
I wasn't a gunner's mate, but I'm pretty sure I qualify for that.
Yep.
You know, I was down there in the gun mount slinging ammo with them during pack fires when I wasn't up on the console, so I think that's close enough.
I'm gonna get as soon as I can find a tattoo artist that guarantees that the ink is vegan, right? Guess
Yeah.
what? I'm gonna get the swallows and all that shit too.
So I'm thinking about it. You know, I mean, again,
Now,
I'm 47. I've been
Yeah.
married for God knows how long. I've got the job I've got. Like, is getting more tattoos really going to affect my life negatively in any way? No.
It's like, I mean, Rocky, he actually in one cruise sailed around the world. One cruise right there.
I
that gets-
kind
that
of
gets you a lot
qualified
of
for
them.
almost every classic nautical
Yeah.
tattoo.
Yeah.
And then I got to, dude, I was like, I'm not gonna participate in crossing the line unless I'm Davy Jones. I was like, I want to be Davy Jones.
Yeah.
So because I like talking like a pirate. So, you know, and it was pretty cool, but I just haven't done that. Like I could have got sleeves and all that stuff. I just haven't done it because I don't know.
No, you're
I don't know.
retired now. You might as well get sleeves. Fuck it. You know, might as well. You know, or if you don't want sleeves, you don't have to get sleeves either. You know, It's
But
like-
it's cool. Like the only thing I really can't get, I don't think, is the screws because I never made Senior Chief or Master Chief.
well, the screws was always top stock shit right there.
Because I remember freaking Master Chief Bacino got the screws.
Yeah, but he was also the top stock too.
Yeah,
and he
was.
got one
So-
on each ass cheek, and I walked right into that fucking Port Verde. I walked into that tattoo shop when he was getting it done.
Good
Yeah,
thing
I
about
mean,
Moscow
me
is you
and,
get a tattoo
me
fucking
and,
drunk as shit. They don't care.
Me and Galvez, I was piercing my nipples when Galvez was getting like her tongue pierced or a tattoo. She's like, I hadn't seen her for years. And right before I retired, she was a Master Chief in Coronado, and they were having like this little party at the Chief club that was closed down because of COVID. And I was just walking out there because I wanted to exercise. And we had a freaking good visit. I didn't get to see Alex though. Alex and her are married, but I didn't get to see Alex though. But it was cool to see him. It was like, man, I haven't seen you in years. It's good seeing you, you know. Old shipmate. Because there's only been a few times I run into people from the Fife. And I ran into someone on the Fife when I got to Atsugi and when I got to Bahrain. And in Seal Beach, one of the FC2s, Aiden Allen, I forget, his first name was Aiden. Burke, yeah, Aiden. I ran into him in
he was,
Seal Beach.
Mark
And he
86
told me
guy with
about
me.
he's the one that told me about short dying and the guy from Buchanan.
Yeah, Buchanan. Yeah, he was
On that
a good
deployment,
friend of mine.
right at like he was on another ship at that time. He's like, "Did you hear what happened?" I'm like, "No, man, what happened?" He's like, "This and this." I'm like, "That's messed up. I'm sorry."
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, it was pretty nuts."
Yeah, Buck was there actually at the hospital when my oldest son was born. Him and his girlfriend came around with a bottle of wine and a bunch of flowers and visited Charlene because she had a really long, labor. It was like a 24-hour labor. It was really bad. And yeah, him and his girlfriend showed up with, wine and flowers and hung out with us. And, it was, he was a good friend. Yeah, it really broke my heart when he passed.
Yep.
I know.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, his girlfriend, not too long afterward, man, she passed too. She got murdered.
What?
Yeah, yeah. I heard about it like way after the fact, but apparently an ex-boyfriend came around. They had a fight, and he strangled her with a fucking telephone cord in her apartment.
Yeah.
Oh, that's messed up,
Yeah.
man.
Both
That
of them are gone.
sucks.
And I got pictures of them too in the hospital with us. Like every time I see them, it's like, man, I can't believe they're both fucking gone. You know, it's fucked up. You know, if any two people should still be alive, it's those guys.
That happens
didn't
a
hear-
lot.
Oh, I know. I didn't mean to get all maudlin on you guys.
No, I mean-
No, I mean it's good to know, but it's still sad, you know.
Yeah, it really is. It really is.
And just remember the good memories about them, you know.
And that's what I choose to do.
You really
That's what
do.
Yeah, it's like, you know, back in 2018 when my uncle died, you know, I loved him like a lot. Like he changed the course of my life when he lived with us for about a year. And yeah, I had my moment for a day or two after he died, but after that, it was like, you know what? I'm just gonna remember the good shit, gonna remember the good times. I ain't gonna fucking middle about, you know, in the bad shit. I'm not going there. I'm not doing that. It's not that I don't want to do it to myself. I know that the person that I'm mourning would not want me to continue feeling hurt because they're gone. Because I know when I die, yeah, people are going to shed their tears, but you know what? I want people to go on with their life, enjoy their life, and think of me every now and again and say, you know what? I miss that motherfucker. That's all that I would want. And so that's all I do for anyone, because if you do more than that, you're really doing them a disservice.
That's the memory of gone but not forgotten. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's how I choose to treat this shit, because really, if you want to preserve the memory in the way they would want, that's really the only way to go.
I remember when my dad passed in 2021, that was really tough for me, man. I was in a depression for at least half a year. All I wanted to do when I got out, all I wanted to do when I retired was I wanted to hang out with my dad. And luckily I got to see him in February of 2021. And we were supposed to go out to Texas for my niece's graduation in May, but we got COVID, so we couldn't go anywhere. And then he got COVID in August, and he passed away by September. He passed away, I think, the day I got pinned chief 7 years prior. So it took me a while, but I'm doing better now. But man, it sucked because he was the one guy that I would ask advice from.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, Dad, what do you think about this? Because I had just come home and I saw all these problems with the kids. Like within 3 days, I saw all these problems and issues that I had to fix. And then other issues happened. I was like, I need to talk to my dad. And he was already gone by that time.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I talked to my dad today, actually. I talked to my parents, both of them. And my dad, he's diabetic, and he was in and out of the hospital the last week or so because he had fluid buildup, you know, and they gave him intravenous diuretics, which made him dump fluid too fast, which was taxing on his kidneys. And he had to tell him, hey, look, this is not working. This is not good. I'm going to die if you keep doing this. Like, he had to tell the fucking doctors to knock that shit off. And, you know, yeah, he's stable now. You know, he's doing okay. He's home, but like, yeah, you have those conversations, and it's like, fuck, it's, you know, they're not going to be around forever.
I know. And you know, the mortality thing really hit me hard that time.
Oh.
You know, that was the first time that someone really, really, really close to me passed away. Like, I loved my grandfathers. I was able to say goodbye to my grandfathers, but my dad was completely like, he was not conscious when he had to go. And the toughest thing about it is I had to make the decision for the pulling the plug because no one else could. And I was like, is he going to get better?
You know, yeah, if he's not
gonna
getting better, you might
I was
as well.
like, and you know, at that time I was like, man, Earth sucks, God. You know, Earth sucks, Dad. Just
Well,
leave.
If
This
he's
place
not
is
gonna-
lame.
if he's not coming out of that coma, every day that
He's
he
not.
wait is a day less he has with God. You know.
The crazy thing is like my uncles, they were like, dude, we had a dream right before that happened. They were like, they had a dream and they saw him and he talked to them in their dreams and everything. And my mom and my sister still have dreams about him and they talk to him in their dreams. I don't dream at all. The last time I had, like the first time in probably I don't know how many years I had a dream yesterday. When I woke up and I remembered my dream, which was kind of crazy.
Right.
It was like I was in the world of the movie The Departed. You ever see the movie The Departed?
Yes, I have.
And the part where Leonardo DiCaprio's walking and then Martin Sheen's character gets thrown off the building and lands and plants right there on the ground and dies. That's where my dream started. It was a weird dream, dude. And the crazy thing is like people were robbing things, and the guys that were the robbers were guys that were on the fife with me. Like some of the FCs that were in Yokosuka with me, the FCs, the DSs, and the ETs that I made friends with at that time when we were in Yoko. Yeah, it was a weird dream. Anyway, they'll be back.
Okay.
Let's not be all sour. Let's be funny. Come on.
Well, how do I come back from that?
Tell a funny joke. I don't know. Tell us of a funny adventure you had this weekend, Brett.
I didn't have anything funny. I just
He already told us about the adventures that he had this week.
Yeah, rodeo and everything else. And
Now, today Nick was comical relief today when he put that shirt on and hat on.
Yeah.
You know, it just leaned it.
But you know what? I mean, come on. Who wouldn't date this?
Who does?
I could turn a lesbian straight with this outfit.
Yeah.
Well, that's what little Tate's thinking with his fuck. He just got his tent will be there tomorrow for his for his car, right? For his Subaru. That's gonna be a true lesbian mobile with a tent on top.
Yep.
Yep.
That's a lesbo car if I ever saw one.
Which he goes, yeah, I know you motherfuckers will give me hell for buying a Subaru. I was like, well, yeah.
What the fuck do you expect? You know?
I mean, Subaru cars, they are good, right? I mean, they are good, right? But the only downfall to them, you got to take them to get maintenance at a dealership. Most fucking people, shops will not work on them. They will not.
Yeah, we got a shop in Marysville that is strictly fucking Subaru.
Yep.
It's not a dealership, it's a shop, but
yeah,
Subaru is what they do.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of shops that won't even touch them at all.
Well, yeah, that's kind of corollary to what you were saying. In the absence of shops that will touch them, there's a shop that touches nothing else.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like the same way with Volkswagen too. A lot of shops will not touch Volkswagens unless they're a specialty shop right there.
Yep.
All that shit.
That's true. That's the reason why, dude, aside from a Porsche, I would never own a German car. They're marvels of engineering, but holy fuck, expensive parts, complex designs, lots of money to maintain, lots of money to fix. I just wouldn't want to be saddled with that.
Which Porsche and Volvo or like Volkswagen, guess what? Same fucking company.
Yeah, the same company. Yeah.
A lot of
Volkswagen owns Porsche. Yeah.
All those fucking European vehicles, the biggest problem they have is vacuum leaks. Because those hoses get fucking cracked a lot. And you get major vacuum leaks, and then the fucking engine runs like shit. And then trying to figure out which one's fucking leaking is a pain in the dick.
And which pinhole is responsible for it, because the leak is never big.
No, never. And
it's an invisible crack with a little bit of a hole. Yeah.
When I managed an auto repair shop, BMW used to send their cars to us, and I wasn't a dealership. I was a fucking run-of-the-mill fucking shop. We worked on everything, and they would send the cars down to us, and then we would figure it out and fix it. I mean, they couldn't even figure out their own fucking cars, and they had master techs. That's
Well, I
pretty
told you
fucking
about
bad.
my dad, working at that foreign import shop. He'd work on Rolls Royces, Maseratis, like fucking everything. And he said the bane of his existence was fucking Audis.
Yeah. Oh, Audis are fucking horrible.
Yeah, like these German cars,
hate
they're a
Audis.
fucking nightmare.
I would never own an Audi. I would rather eat a fucking 9mm than own an Audi. If somebody was like, here's a free Audi, or you take a bullet to the mouth, I'm like, give me the gun.
I might survive the bullet. I
Will you
won't
cock
survive
it
the
for
Audi.
me? Will you at least cock it for me, so it's just easier for me to pull the trigger faster? Because an Audi is a piece of shit. I'd rather fucking end it. Seriously, I would never own an Audi. So nobody give me a fucking Audi on this fucking podcast, otherwise I'll fucking shoot myself.
If I find the right Audi TT,
no,
I know I wouldn't do that too. But since you brought it up, I'm like,
I fucking hate Audis.
Just lean into it, bro. Just lean into it.
I'm gonna lean into a fucking muzzle.
well,
I don't want you to do that.
if there's a fucking flatbed that shows up with an Audi TT, he knows exactly where it came from. Guaranteed.
It would have to be on a fucking flatbed to even fucking show up here.
I know.
It couldn't be driven. Are you
I
kidding me?
know. Or if I did drive it there, it would take a long time to drive that far.
Just say a prayer for the fucking the tow truck driver's fucking family because he's gonna get taken out with me. They're gonna lose a family member also. You're sending that motherfucker on a suicide mission.
You never know.
I'd pick him off before the fucking bed of the truck tilted.
Well, I might be able to find one cheap there in Davenport area. You know,
You're gonna see that shit on the news. And on tonight's news, an Audi was delivered to a house and the truck driver was shot, and then the owner of the house killed himself.
I guess someone doesn't like Audis that much. What did the Audi do?
I fucking hate Audis. They're horrible, dude. My buddy owns an Audi, and I'm like, no wonder why you're fucking suicidal half the time. The fucking thing breaks down, and you just fixed it, and then it breaks down again. I was like, it's costing you so much fucking so much money. Like what
So
a
it's
waste.
nickel diamond.
What?
Dude, more than nickel and diamond. That's like
Oh,
$5 and $10.
That's ridiculous, bro.
It's fucking expensive to fix.
I'd be
that
getting
thing.
rid of that thing. That's not worth it at all.
He dropped it. Let's just put it this way. He bought it knowing the engine was bad with 30,000 miles on it, right? Got a new engine for it, put a new engine in that motherfucker, and not even fucking 6,000 miles later, it fucking sprayed oil everywhere. That motherfucking engine went bad, and he was like, what the fuck? So he bought another engine. Guess what? That motherfucker's bad. Fucking timing is fucked. It has sat longer than I think he's been alive. I'm like, dude, no wonder why your fucking square body Chevy from the fucking 60s is running better than your fucking newer.
Actually, square body was 70, not 60s.
Okay, 70s.
70s. 73 was the first year of square bodies right there.
Yeah. I think it was like a C10 is what he got or some shit or whatever they're called.
Well, there's
C10.
always a C10, right? Then you had the K15s and all that shit, right? K12, K20s.
It's stupid shit.
But then in the 60s, it was, I can't remember exactly what they called, but square body came around in 73. That was the first year of that.
Yeah, the ones in the 60s were square-ish.
Yeah, but they was more rounded in the front right there.
They had rounded edges. Yeah, my mother had a 68 C10.
Yep. See, I picked up a 72 C10 for $700, right? And I was going to restore that when I lived at the old house, right? And fucking River was all excited. He said, "This is going to be my truck." I said, "Yeah," which it was going to be. I took frame off everything, right?
Don't get that boy's hopes up. Those fucking vehicles don't ever run.
I fucking sandblasted the frame, everything, repainted the frame, everything. You know, but then I had to sell it to move it here. Guess what? I didn't have a big enough garage to do all the work in.
Oh, that's a pain.
You know,
it's okay.
Did a frame off resto just to sell it? That hurts.
You know, but well, he's gonna have when he turns 16. Guess what? He's gonna have a 2017 Titan fucking Platinum Edition.
Nice.
So,
which is way better than any 17-year-old deserves.
Yeah, I mean, fuck, he'll be a freshman year when he'll be driving freshman year. River will be.
I got food.
You know,
No, bring it to me. Okay. Still going here.
Was the food there?
Yep, food's here.
I'm surprised you ain't eaten already.
It just got here. Just got delivered.
Okay.
God damn it,
DoorDash.
Gilly, be patient.
DoorDash.
Yep. Yep. Today's a lazy day, man. Yesterday was our going out and doing stuff day, and today is our hanging out and being homebodies day.
Well, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Fuck. Come on.
No, we usually do that. Like one day is for going out and doing stuff and going to the waterfront, going to the mall, going here, going there, doing stuff. And then one day is just pajamas all day, watching movies and YouTube, kicking it, doing whatever. You got to have that homebody time, man.
And when you're home, you don't feel like cooking. That's why you make enough the night before or 2 nights before. Leftovers.
I just ordered pizza. That's it. Like, fuck it.
Well, I made enough gravy this morning because I made biscuits yesterday. And this morning, we figured we'd do biscuits and gravy and bacon, because, I did the breakfast sandwiches yesterday. And I had a third of a tube of hot sausage. And I just wanted to fry up the whole thing, just to use it. I told the wife, I'm like, you know what, this is going to be a big old fucking batch of gravy. So better plan some shit for this week. It's going to require gravy because I'm about to make a lot of it. So I took all the grease that was left over from cooking the bacon. I browned all the sausage in it, about a cup of flour, did the roux, you know the drill.
Oh, yeah.
Add the pepper and the dairy and all that, made a good gravy out of it. And that was breakfast, brunch, lunch, call it what you will. But, yep. So now we got to formulate our meals around the fact that we got a shitload of extra gravy.
Well, you had Smitty fucking drilling on the fucking sandwich you made for brunch.
Yeah. It was good.
Like,
it was good, yeah.
He's like, where's my invite?
Hey, that motherfucker ever makes his way up here, man. Like I told him, make you anything you want.
I don't think he'll ever go back to Washington State or the West Coast again.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not.
He went back to Indiana, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, technically, you
That's
might
where
as
he's
well
from.
call back where he's at, right? You might as well call it Kentucky, not Indiana.
Yeah, but he's north.
I know. No, he's South Indy. He's South Indy. Smitty is, not Lil Tate. Not
Oh,
Lil Tate.
Smitty. Oh, yeah.
Smitty. Gutters make
My
Smitty.
bad. My bad.
He's south of Indy, so that's
Yeah.
might as well call that Kentucky.
Might as well. They're
That's
all
what Lil
related.
Tate. See, remember the other day? That's what Lil Tate was getting at. What? That's might as well call that Kentucky.
Yeah. You're right. Sorry, my bad. I was looking at my phone. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh,
to
you
what
was,
we were talking
you was
about.
thinking Lil Tate. So
Yeah. I just heard Smith and that
yeah.
Smith,
Which I always give fucking Lil Tate hell. I'm like, at Smitty, I was like, yeah, you and Buck and Matt are fucking gotta be cousins somewhere down the line. Gotta be.
They have to be, dude.
Yep.
They gotta be. Because
What, cousins?
Indiana and Kentucky, dude, those states,
Yeah.
they're all like inbred. It's weird. They're all related.
Well, we had, and there was three fucking. We had other Smiths on there too. You had Jennifer, had Molly.
Yeah, but Jennifer was from fucking Iowa. She was from.
I know. Actually, see, like Dad, he looked through my cruise book one day. He said, we're related to some Smiths up there in Iowa.
Yeah, you can be related to
What
Jen.
did you get?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
could be.
But have fun. It looks hot.
What do you mean you don't know?
It looks spicy. I don't know.
I thought you said you had a surprise for me with what you ordered.
It looks spicy.
Okay, well, I'm going to see here. Hold on. She says this looks spicy.
Might not
Now,
be.
is it normal spicy or Brett's level spicy?
It's probably
Hold on.
not. Probably not even close.
Oh, thank you guys. Yeah.
Because Thumper's level spicy is more than the rest of us can take sometimes. Probably. Because
I
he
got,
wants
I got 2 words.
What?
Bitch, please.
Not spicy?
At all.
Oh, well.
This might as well
My
be me.
grandfather used to eat those kind of
Might as
chilies all
well
the time
be
raw.
me.
Fuck out of here.
well, it's like Brett. He wants to fucking hurt himself. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
dude. This is I mean, this is tasty, don't get me wrong, but it ain't spicy.
The
Well-
Thai restaurant, they have regular, spicy, Thai spicy, and then Brett spicy. Like I have my own spice level at the Thai restaurant. The chef tries to hurt me, but he'll always peek out and see how I'm doing. But because he's literally trying to hurt me, and I'm just like, yeah, keep it coming. Can't do it.
It's funny. I like that. It's funny.
Yeah.
Thumper, did you ever read the Rogue Warrior series of books by
Never
Richard
read it.
Marcinko?
No. Well, yeah, I did. It's been it's probably been 25 years. 25 years.
A little spicy.
It's not.
Oh, it's not.
Nope, it's not spicy. Sorry, love.
Maybe even longer than that. I don't know. It's
But,
probably been 30 years.
But he was talking about how he was in some country. I don't remember which one. It's been a long time since I read him, but he was getting down with some fucking noodles, and they were like, ultra spicy curry, triple fucking ghost pepper, and he's just chowing down on this shit like it's nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's me. I do the fucking same thing. I've taken my own peppers in to the restaurant for them to cook them because they don't have spicy enough peppers. So only certain restaurants will let me do that because it kind of
Liability.
contaminates everything else too.
Yeah, right.
But like the one Chinese restaurant, it's owned by the father-in-law of the guy that owns the Thai restaurant, and I took peppers in there, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll cook them." So I brought in my peppers, and he looked at them. He threw on gloves and a fucking face mask and cooked my peppers up with my food, and then he was like sweating like crazy just from cooking my peppers, and then put my food together, and he was like, "You eat it now?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll eat it now." So I started eating it, and I mean, I had chunks of fucking peppers in it. I mean, like spicy ass ghost peppers and reapers and all that. And I was just fucking chowing down. And he's like, "Not hot?" And I'm like, "Not enough, but it's better than what you have." He was like, "Oh my goodness." Oh yeah, he was sweating. His eyes were burning while he was cooking it. So good.
Little taste washes. He said, "Fuck no, he won't." He said, "Yep, South Ending, all good. True that." I didn't see the comments, so.
Oh.
Yeah, because every time I asked River if he wants it a little spicy, he said, "Just not Brett spicy." Put that, or Thumper spicy, as he puts it.
He hasn't even had my spicy yet.
No, but he knows that fucking you like it hot. You like your shit hot. Because he heard you talking, he's like, "No spice with you."
Oh yeah. Landon likes spicy, but he doesn't like my spicy.
Yeah, it's okay. He's just a boy. He'll get onto it.
Yeah, he does like some spice though.
Yeah, little Tank goes, "True that."
Well, how old
True
Landon
that
now?
is-
What? 12?
He's 14.
14.
Yeah. he'll get
Rivers
there.
gonna be the one that'll be 12. But
His mouth is a bit tender yet. When he hits his 20s, man, he'll get a
Well-
he'll get a stride when it comes to spice.
Well, when I was his age, I was eating fucking habaneros right off the plant.
We can't all be prodigies, man.
which I fucked up River one day, right? I put a little too much spice in the rice one night, right? Got a little heavy handed with it, right? I liked it. But River did not. He's like, "Oh, spice." I was like, "Oh shit." For a while, he was gun shy for a while. Yeah, little Tank goes, "True that is the inbred talk right there."
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. I love the fucking pain and the flavors.
I mean, you're like those guys on like the hot ones, right? Do the hot weight challenge, right? Different levels of that shit. I'm like, yeah, fuck all that bullshit.
Yep.
Yeah, but you also grow your own shit too, though. So,
Yep.
Which it is starting to get time to start getting those motherfuckers planted. Getting there, almost. It's almost there, not yet. Almost,
Not yet.
but it's getting close. It's getting closer to you.
I mean, we're gonna get down to 31 tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you got about 2 more months. You got may as well you start planting them right there.
So you're not getting the heat wave right now, bro? You're not getting that weird heat wave?
It was only 53 today was the high. We were 76 yesterday, 53 today, low is 31.
Yep.
What about tomorrow?
I don't know. Hang on.
See, tomorrow here is supposed to be 50 in the 50s again. Tomorrow.
49.
Oh.
It goes 58 today was our high, and then 49, 29, 55 34, 67 41, 73 37, 45 30, 52 30, 60 38, 68 47, and 77 56. Talk about a fucking roller coaster.
Yep.
We're going to get down to 29 tomorrow is our cold or our low. And we go from 73 to 37.
We're going to be in the 70s. I think we're going to be in the 70s again tomorrow, but it's going to drop down to like 44 degrees over here.
I fucking wish.
Yes.
44, I'd have the fucking windows open.
Shit, that's not cold.
Shit. We're going to be 37 tonight, and then fucking the next 2 nights will be 30 degrees. Oh, sorry. No, we're going to be 29. 30 tonight, 29 tomorrow night.
That's like like Cav, right? He'll call me up. It was in the 40 degrees. I'm fucking cold. I got a jacket on. He said, but I know you wouldn't you'd be in shorts and flip flops. Like, you damn right I would be.
Hell yeah. Yeah, like
Yeah.
right now, it's 46 here, and it's 79 in Harrison. What the fuck?
Well, right now it's fucking here. What the fuck is it? It's in the 70s here right now too.
They're supposed to be on Thursday. Oh, fuck. Today it was 90 down there in Harrison. And then on fucking Thursday, it's supposed to be 85.
Oh, it dropped a little bit since the sun's going down now. 57 degrees here right now, but it was in the 70s today or 80s today. So,
Well, it's 79 right now in Harrison. Feels like 80.
yep.
This is why I want to fucking move.
Yep. But
There
the
was,
Midwest,
there was a video of a guy, he called fucking 911 because he thought there was a fire in the woods.
Who?
And it turned out the smoke he was seeing, it was like puffs of smoke. It actually wasn't smoke. It was these cedar trees releasing pollen.
Yeah.
Like almost like an explosion of
That's a
pollen.
brutal amount of pollen.
And
Yeah.
it looked like fucking smoke puffs.
Yep.
And the fire department got there and they were like, oh shit, it's not even a fire. It's just pollen being released. I was like,
oh,
"God
little
damn."
Tay goes 48 here.
Yeah, it's
But he's in northern Indiana right there. He's close to the fucking Great Lakes right there.
right. He's east of the Great Lakes.
Yep.
Or at least Lake Michigan.
Yep. I mean, he's not far from Chicago either, right there.
He's a little ways away. He's about as far away from Chicago as I am.
But that ain't that far. It's not that far.
3 hours isn't that much, no, but
No.
I mean he's about as far as I am.
Yep.
Oh God.
So, Mick, what did you have? General Tso's chicken?
It looked like it, but with no spice.
No spice? Okay.
Like there was zero heat to it. I'm talking zero.
Okay.
Tasty, sure. Glad I ate it, yes. But spicy? Nah.
It was more sweet, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yep, that's it.
Delicious, but definitely not spicy.
Yeah, and Little Tay goes, yep, Electric and about 2 and some change. So not 3 hours for him. That's what he just commented. But next, that's what we was talking about, the Americanized Chinese right there. Just
Yeah,
more sweet, you know.
Very sweet.
But it depends on what province they're from, too. Right there.
Yeah, the Sichuan province has a spicier food.
Yep. It's just like in Hong Kong, right? There in 90s, there was there the first time, right? 97 and then 2000, right? You know, it depends on what province, what food cart you were those from that you went to. Some was
Yeah, the
not
Chinese-
spicy, some was spicy.
Yeah, the Chinese I ate in Hong Kong in 2000, I don't remember any of it being all that spicy.
Now 97, I did hit some ones. This shit was spicy right there.
Oh, I'm sure it's there. Yeah, I just never ran into them.
Yeah.
Oh. I need
But you had to hit those mom and pop ones, the actual food carts right there.
Yeah, see, I wasn't hitting street food. I went to like actual restaurants.
I was hitting the street foods on that
And
one. I was. Too.
there wasn't no spice in them restaurants. No.
Yeah. I mean, I wanted to get the real deal over there. Guess what? You got to hit the street carts. Get from different provinces. Got to.
Yeah,
Got to.
unfortunately was blithely unaware of that at the time, and so I completely missed out on that whole thing.
Yep.
I went around,
Well,
I
the only-
walked around and, did my thing, but like
Yeah.
the food carts, like I just completely just missed the whole culinary thing because at the time I didn't much care about food.
Yeah.
So
Which I found that out because me and Rocky had already been there when the British still had control of it, right?
Oh, in
Yeah.
Hong Kong?
Yeah.
2000, yeah.
The
British
first
still
time
had
we was
control.
there. Yeah.
97.
Yeah, that was 97. Yes. Then we went back in 2000 when the Chinese had control of it.
But
And
it
there
hadn't
was a
gone
lot.
downhill yet because it was still, very much Hong Kong. It was kind of like a layered process when Chinese took over. So the
Yep.
2000 Hong Kong was still Hong Kong.
But it was different. No, it was not it was different, but not the same. Put that way.
More guns everywhere.
Yeah. Well,
There wasn't as many guns in 97.
That's because the Chinese government loves their people. They're just protecting them.
sure.
Yeah, okay. Love to kill them. China.
When your government loves you, they put more guns in the hands of government employees.
But I will say, some of the best fish and chips I had was on the Kowloon side. There's one British pub right there.
Yeah. Fucking Kowloon. Fucking Jackie Chan, that motherfucker.
I went to Kowloon too, but I didn't see him there.
He was at the Hard Rock. We went over there with him. Because, I'm racist.
Well, and that's where Bruce Lee's from. That's Hong Kong. That's where he's from.
Yeah. Well, they were filming Rush Hour 2.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, and I made the joke about, oh look, it's Jackie Chan because they all look the same, and it really was Jackie Chan, and then and then he was like, oh, you guys are American, and we're like, oh fuck. I'm like, god damn it.
It wasn't Bloodsport filmed in the
Hong Kong.
in Kowloon in that mega city block they had.
Yep.
Before it got torn down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that shit's crazy, dude. It's like a hive.
Yeah.
Yeah, little tangos don't fall in the water in between them.
Yeah. I remember getting those fucking brass valves, big ass fucking brass valves and strainers and shit that we were gonna get rid of. And you take them topside and the trash barge was alongside the ship, and it was an old guy and a young kid. And you take those brass valves and you throw those over into the ocean, and the fucking kid will dive in and try to get it before it fucking sinks, because brass was like the fucking amount of gold over there. They make so much money off of it. So to fuck with them, instead of throwing it onto their fucking barge, we would act like we would and then throw it into the water, and then that kid would risk his life. It was hilarious to go get those. And sometimes he almost couldn't make it to the surface with it because it was so heavy. And it was like, you could almost kill a Chinese kid and get away with it because it's not your fault. And like, he would jump. Dude, this kid would risk everything for brass. It was crazy.
The things you do.
And then we traded the fucking we traded the Zippos and stuff with them for shit. They love the Zippos.
Well, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we tossed down Zippos to them on the barge, and they would throw a rope up, and then you wrap it around the fucking lifeline one loop, and then you send it back down, and then they'll fucking hook shit to it, and then they'll pull it, and it'll bring it up to the lifeline, and you can grab it. I used to do that shit all the time with them. Fucking get all kinds of shit. Oh, man. But yeah, that kid would dive down. It was like fucking 15, 20 feet in the fucking harbor, man, trying to get those fucking valves and shit. It's pretty interesting. He was good at it. He'd get them. A lot of times, there's a couple he really struggled getting up to the surface with, but he made it. He didn't die.
Well,
I didn't kill a Chinese kid.
Well, now the fucking strainers, the small seawater strainers, guess what? He wouldn't be able to pull those back up. Guaranteed.
No.
Yeah. Them motherfuckers are like 300 pounds, small as was.
Yeah. You almost struggled to get them over the fucking lifeline to fucking deep six them.
Shit, I remember fucking picking those motherfuckers up, fucking moving them. You know, everyone's like, how the fuck you do this? Easy for me.
Yeah, but carrying them up to the fucking weather decks.
I know. I know.
That's a lot of fucking ladders and shit, and fucking
Yeah.
turning to get them through the passageway, and then you get up there and you're fucking spent, and then you got to get it up and over the fucking lifeline. You're like, motherfucker. Your arms are like fucking jello by that point.
Yeah, my last underway before I got out of the Navy, it's customary to tie a rock to your hat and you throw it overboard, and if it surfaces, it means you're going to come back and you're going to stay in the Navy. Remember that?
I heard about that.
I never did that one. Never did that one.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. You take your Dixie cup and you put a rock in it, and you throw it into the water, and if the Dixie cup comes back up, it means you're going to reenlist. You know, it's a little tradition thing. And at the time, I had no intention of joining of staying in the Navy, right? And I was talking about it, and one of the engineers, I don't remember who it is, but he's like, "Hey, man, we got this valve here, and it's busted. We're just gonna fucking throw it away." And it was like a fucking 90-pound valve. The thing was huge. And he's like, "Yeah, you can tie your Dixie cup to that if you want." I'm like, "Fuck it!" Grabbed it, took a wire coat hanger, wired up my Dixie cup into that thing. I got a picture somewhere of me holding it. The thing was gigantic.
Yeah, but that's not going to come back up. That one's not going to.
Yeah, no, that was the whole point.
Of course, you know.
The whole point was I'm not staying in.
Yeah, see, I didn't even do that when I re-enlisted in the Gulf. You know.
But if you're going to re-enlist anywhere, the Gulf is a place to do it.
Yep, all tax-free money right there.
Get that fucking 45, or well, for me, my SRB would have been 45 grand.
Well, mine was 15,000, right? Guess what? If I would just extend it a little bit longer after the Gulf, right? It went up to $40,000 for GSMs at that time.
Yeah.
But then I've been taxed on it too.
You know what's crazy is out of all the time I was in, I never got a reenlistment bonus. Not one.
Well, because they stopped that shit after when your time was up right there.
Not one fucking reenlistment bonus.
When was the last time you re-enlisted, Brett?
It would have been let's see, I got out in 2012, and that was a 4-year enlistment. So
In 2008.
yeah, 2008 was my last enlistment. I was supposed to reenlist in 2012. I was going to reenlist for 6 years and finish it because that would have been my 20. But not
I think
one.
the last time I got a re-enlistment bonus was when I think 2011, and I re-enlisted for 6 years because that would have taken me to 20 at 2017. I don't remember how much I got though. I think it was like 30. And then I re-enlisted. I re-enlisted in 2005 for 6 years, right after I married Heidi, and I got like I think 10,000 or 8,000 bucks. It wasn't a whole lot.
Well, what did you get when you re-enlisted as a DC? But you had to re-enlist once before then.
Actually, when I re-enlisted, I was already at MA2. I
No,
had converted.
I'm saying you had to re-enlist because your 4 years was going to be up on the 5.
I don't remember what I got. I don't remember what I got in 2002. When I re-enlisted in 2002, I re-enlisted for 3 years to 2005, right?
Yeah.
And then that would take me to 8 years because I had extended like 14 months.
Yep.
So I re-enlisted when I became an MA2 and I graduated from the A school. And then I re-enlisted in Seal Beach for 6 years. I got a pretty good bonus. And I think I got a bonus in 11. I can't remember, dude. But when I re-enlisted in 20, actually, I never re-enlisted after that. I extended. No, I re-enlisted for like 2 years, and then they made me extend from 2019 to 2021 because they made me go to the Lincoln because I had.
Sorry.
And by that time, no one was really getting SRDs or anything like that, except for like the really highly technical jobs that they had people that were a shortage on to keep people in.
I didn't.
Like,
I wasn't even going to get a re-enlistment bonus in 2012.
Yeah,
I wasn't going to get shit.
Well, they were downsizing then. They're trying to get people out of the Navy back then.
Yeah, that was when there was performance serve and all that stuff, PTS and all that crap.
They were wanting me to stay in because of what I was doing, but there was just no re-enlistment bonus at all. Like there was nothing. It was crazy. It sucked.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it, bro. Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck is the point? You know, if I can get out and I can make fucking $300,000 a year doing contracting work, why the fuck would I stay here? I mean, it's 6 years, but that contracting job might be gone in 6 years. You know what I mean? I'm not going to fucking risk that. So that's why I got out. I was like, fuck it. They're asking me to fucking work for them, and they're willing to pay me $300,000 a year. Why not? Fuck it. Tax free. Hell yeah.
Yeah, but look what that got you. Your ex-wife spent all that shit too.
Yeah, I know. Well, she would have spent all my fucking active duty pay. You know, it didn't
Yeah.
really matter. It would have all been gone anyways. Fuck.
Boys, I'm gonna have to get off soon because I gotta go to bed early because we're going to the gym tomorrow. So
All right, bro. Bye.
I'll see you guys later. Y'all have a good night. Love you guys. I'll see you
All right,
later.
brother. All right, see you,
later.
Yeah, I was actually going to wait 7 minutes to say the same thing.
You're going to bed with him to go to the gym tomorrow with him?
No. But you know, got to get up early and all that stuff. So I was going to bounce at 5:30, but
Well, because you wake up before everyone else does. Come on now.
I get up at 3:10 in the morning,
I know.
which
That's what I'm
is early even by your standards with the time shift.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say that's fucking West Coast time, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
That's,
I get up.
that's
fucking
5
early.
o'clock our time right there.
Like people on social media, they think I don't sleep. They're like, "Are you a vampire or something?" I'm like, kind of.
Yeah, but you don't have the teeth, though. If you had the teeth, then you could call yourself a vampire, right?
Oh God, I wish. Good prominent. One of the reasons why I had a girlfriend, Heidi, back in Chicago. Prominent canines. Chick looked like a vampire naturally. One of the things I loved about Charlene, flat teeth, prominent canines. I love chicks that look like fucking vampires.
All right, Nick. When you got to get teeth replaced, get the canines put in. Get 'em.
You know what? At this stage of my life, I might just do it. Because, like, why not? I'm going to be dead in 20 years anyway. Like, who gives a shit?
You know, well, you might live fucking be 90. You don't know yet. So,
Well, I've told you my theory before. I'm either going to die at 65 or live to 100. I don't think there's going to be an in between. So,
well, if you look at all the people that actually took care of themselves, right? They died way before the motherfuckers that drank and smoked did too.
well, I had a conversation with my mother today, you know, and I was talking about the few vices I have left. And I told her, like, look, you know, I like to smoke, you know, I like my cigars, I like my pipes, you know, I like to drink, you know, I haven't been drunk in a long time, you know, but you know, I like to take a drink. It's just part of me. If those vices take 5 years off my life and I got to die at 70 instead of 75, I honestly, at this point, I don't give a fuck.
Now, wait a minute here. You said you hadn't been drunk in a long time. The other day, you was drunk off your ass.
Yeah, that's a long time. That was like a week ago.
Because you was mixing White Claw, wine, and whiskey.
Yeah.
And we knew he was feeling it pretty good when we saw your head fucking go like this, like, oh yeah.
Yeah, your head, man, when you start getting drunk, that head starts to just go.
And I just thought it was White Claw whiskey. And Trump goes, no, he had the fucking wine. White wine. And I was like, oh, I didn't catch that one.
Yeah, the wine was there too. The wine was kicking.
Well, you ramp it up, you know, you can't go from 0 to 60, you know, you gotta, you know, first gear, second gear, third gear, you know.
And that wine drunk, that's worse than the rest of them. The wine drunk is right there.
Oh, by far. The headache, the dehydration, like everything about a wine drunk is just the worst of every kind of drunk.
Yep.
The hangover
That's
is
like-
the worst of every kind of hangover. It's not fucking worth it.
It's like when I came home in 02, right, from Persian Gulf, right, at 02.
Yeah.
Of course, I had some French wine, 50-year-old French wine I brought home. We could bottle like wine, right? Okay.
Sure.
Brought home
Yeah.
for her, right? And she drank a bottle and a half one night, right, of that shit. And Dad told her, when you wake up, do not drink water. She got re-drunk from drinking water.
Oh yeah, no, it'll for some reason if you get wine drunk and you wake up the next morning and drink a ton of water, it's almost like it reactivates
Yeah.
everything you
And
drank the night
Mom-
before. Yeah.
And for like 15 years, Mom didn't touch no alcohol after that for 15 years.
Yeah, wine seems to have some kind of magical power when it comes to that. It doesn't
Yeah.
make any physical sense, but it does happen to be true, which is kind of
Yeah.
weird, right?
And that's one thing I will not drink is I don't drink wine. No.
I enjoy wine. Most nights actually these days, I take about a 7-ounce pour of red and I drink it between like 6 o'clock and 8 o'clock while we're watching videos or a TV show or whatever. And I do that before bed. The weekends, yeah, things may get out of hand a little bit, but generally speaking, I don't hit it like I used to. And you would be terrified to learn what I used to do every night.
Oh man.
Dick is the sophisticated one of all of us because he drinks wine.
Eh,
Well, I drink wine too, but I make my own, so it's really strong. It's more than just
Oh,
wine. I mean,
hold on. Let me pop my collar and put my hat up a little bit.
Yeah.
Hello, my name's Thumper.
no,
I'm not an
No.
alcoholic because I make my own wine.
mine's
I'm not a
crappier
fag because the
it's so
wine I
strong.
drink is my own.
No, it's stronger, so it's
Oh, and it's stronger too. It's not that pussy wine that you people drink. I drink the real stuff because I made it.
right. Exactly. You are 100% correct.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's that. It's true. It's funny because it's true.
My wine is like between 22 and 27% alcohol.
Can you
versus a
even
40
get that through natural fermentation?
Yes,
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah.
Like I've heard of like 22%. Can you get as high as almost 30 through just fermentation alone?
Yeah. You got
God
to feed it
damn.
a little sugar. You got to feed it a little sugar, but yeah.
Dude, that's basically liqueur.
Yep. It's strong as fuck.
And I'm assuming it's shelf stable because with that much alcohol, nothing could fucking live in it.
Correct. I
Wow.
have wine in my fridge right now that I've had in there for 2 years.
Impressive if true. And I have no reason to doubt that it's true.
I have 3 bottles right now.
Well, the more sugar you put into it, just like moonshine, right?
Well, I mean, you have my address, right?
It'd be like when I went out to Utah with the 12 gallons of moonshine.
Thumper, you're a fuck. And I've always fucking hated you, you piece of shit. Nick, are you drunk? Yeah, I'm the wine you gave me, you piece of shit.
1 glass.
Right? Yeah, the bottle's like, got that much gone out of it.
Yeah.
But one time, my mother made me a wine. She likes to do like every couple of years. I don't know what it is. It's not a common thing with her, but she likes to make dandelion wine.
Okay.
Oh, that's good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and she made me a bottle of dandelion wine and sent it to me. And dude, heady, that shit will knock you on your ass. And it's just fucking wine, but holy crap, was it powerful?
That shit does, man. Homemade wine will fuck you up quick.
All right, boys. Well, true to my word, I'm gonna bounce.
All right.
All right.
Don't
I will
bounce
see
too
you
hard.
gentlemen on Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
Sounds good.
All righty. Godspeed.
Later.
Laters.
And then there's just 2 of us. Which we can go ahead and end it. We've gone on long enough today, so
Yeah.
all right, get this up here.
From the decks to the galley, we've had our say. Fibrous crew rolling on another fine day. Stories and laughter from shipmates true. We'll see you next time. Fair winds to you.
This is the Fifers.